Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. J4, what's up? Goliath, welcome in. I'm gonna double check some things here, so give me a second, y'all. Check 1 2. Nice. Mockingbird's in the building. What's up, Mockingbird? Welcome in. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I think things are up and running. What's up, Denver? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you feeling today? I appreciate y'all tapping in today. If y'all are coming in over on TikTok, I appreciate you being here so much. Welcome into the stream. Welcome to Track Talk. If y'all are coming in for the first time off the For You page or wherever you may be coming in from, let me know where you are joining from. If you make music, let me know what kind of music that you make, so on and so on. And I'll be updating some things as we go here. We're trying a couple things here, so I appreciate y'all tapping in. Giannis in the building. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all feeling today? Comedy music drops February 13th. Oh, hey, less than a month away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are you saying so? It's like, is comedy music like what it's called, or is do you make like satirical music and stuff like that? Levi, welcome in. Thanks for joining the stream, Levi. I appreciate you being here. How you feeling today? Nito's in the building. What's up, Nito? Clipping just a tiny bit. Okay, let me double check. I'm gonna be double checking. Friday the 13th. Let's go. Jordy's in the building. Yeah, let me double check. Let me make some quick changes. Said it's clipping a little bit. Let's try this. Vago's in the building. What's up, Vago? Thanks for tapping in. Mockingbird, go to my profile, click on the link. Go to my profile, click on the link. All right, let me double check. Yeah, if you're over on TikTok, thank y'all so much for joining in. Make sure y'all are tapping the screen, share out the live with a few people, and we'll get things rolling here in just a bit. I'm just going to double check a few things as we go, make sure everything is like free and clear. Make sure y'all are tapping the screen. Javier's in the building. What's up, Javier? Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you being here. Double checking some other things as we go here, making sure I've got everything in order. Let me know if y'all are coming in for the first time too. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know what kind of music that you make if you do make music. Nick's in the building. What's up, Nick? Thanks for tapping into the stream. Hey, yo, good to see you. Yeah, Denver, Friday the 13th. I hope it still all goes well. I hope it still all goes well. This is giving me all kinds of weird things. See, computer usage high. Lord. Let's see. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Share out the live with a few people. Don't forget to send your heartbeat for the day as well. It does genuinely really help out the live stream as well. Millennial, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. In is in the building, and thank you for joining the stream. There is not a free line. When we get into the consultations, we'll start those here in just a bit. In the next couple minutes or so, we'll get some things rolling for that. Really thorough long-form consultations, and we'll kickstart those in just a little bit. But for now, we're chatting, we're hanging out. If y'all want any information on the live stream, as well, or at all, just go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything you need there too. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do like this camera a lot. Denver said, I write comedy lyrics, double single, the hefty puberty sessions. The hefty puberty sessions. Interesting. Very, call me intrigued. Call me intrigued. That's a very interesting name. Blue State, thanks for tapping in. I've tried to send it to the link for 5 weeks, but the link is never there for me. Check again, Mockingbird. Just also, Mockingbird, make sure that you go all the way to the profile. I don't know why, and I've also told you to go to the Instagram too. It's all the same over there. It sends you a message with a video of how I did KJ and J Parse to Humming. I got you. Okay, cool. Live. Hell yeah. Try IG. Try IG if you want to. It's still clipping. It's so annoying. All right, let me try to change something else because it's not at all on the other end. It's not at all on the other end. Yeah, if y'all do want to submit or you do want to see the full live stream, then definitely go to my profile, click on the link. Let me try some other settings here. I'm gonna try changing something a little bit more dramatically. I'm gonna open up some things here. So give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm gonna make some adjustments as we go, y'all. Make some adjustments as we go. Keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing out the live. And then Libby, I'll just have you be. Actually, let me. I can see it on my phone here too. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. You said it's Dedrick. Thanks for topping in. It's not clipping at all on my phone. Huh. I don't. Aiden's in the building. What's up, Aiden? Welcome in. If y'all are joining, let me know where you're joining from. Let me know if you make music, what kind of music you make. I would love to talk music for a little bit. Yeah, that's strange. I'll double check a setting here. So I'll try to adjust some things as we go to just I want to make sure it's as clean as possible. So let's get that there. That could just be some like random like bit rate stuff with TikTok. I don't know. Who freaking knows these days. All right, let me make some quick little adjustments here. Let's do this. Do Miso's in the building. What's up, Miso? Welcome in. Let me just check a few things. Let's see. Let me answer a couple questions as we get into it. It's not constant. Okay, good. STFD Wolfsbane. Let me see. Certain words will just cut out every now and then. Okay. North Carolina, welcome in. That's got to just be TikTok. So it could just be the bit rates and stuff like that. Okay, give me one moment here. Let me just get this kind of where I needed to be. Condies, thanks for tapping in as well. I appreciate y'all being here so much. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Let me know if you have any questions or anything that you, yeah, North Carolina, if you want to request anything or join the consultation line, then go to my profile, click on the link. Let me get this done here. Let me just get some of this stuff adjusted. Just give me one moment. Yeah, yeah. Kilo's in the building. What's up, Kilo? Welcome in, man. Aiden, damn, bro, you scared me. Hold on. Sorry, I'm making some settings adjustments. Give me a second. Damn, bro, you scared me. I was scrolling without paying attention and suddenly heard my name. I'm on it, Aiden. I'm on it. I'm on it. I try to. It's hilarious. I try to just like say what's up to everybody that happens to swipe into the live stream and just make people feel welcome or whatever. But I did not mean to scare you. I did not mean to scare you. But regardless, welcome into the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Local Outcast in the building. What's up, Local Outcast? Good to see you. Yeah, if y'all do want to join the live stream, then go to my profile and click on the link tree. You'll see everything that you need right there in order to join. I'm going to try to make sure that I've got everything updated here too. Libby, can you do me a favor just really briefly while you're kind of around? Can you check YouTube for me really quick and just see if there's any comments over there? I need to just make sure that that I'm seeing everything that's happening since I had to restructure so much about this stream really quick. I'm also going to open this up and see if I can't bring down. Is there any comments there just so I know if I'm missing or not missing? And if you could just, can you drop a comment so I make sure it comes through on the combined chat over here? That way I've got everything in order and then I'll answer a couple questions here before we get moving with a couple things. Beautiful. Okay, fabulous. Let's see. That's backwards, which is really weird. Why is it backwards? It's on the top. Hold on one second. Let's see. Noah's in the building. Welcome in, Noah. The Autistic Ace, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for tapping into the stream today, y'all. Make sure y'all are sharing out the live stream. Tap that screen. Don't forget to send your heart me for the day. It does really help out the live stream. Okay, we'll get into some things here. Yeah, the chat's like upside down on my combined chat. I'll figure that out another day. Give me a second. I'm going to open up Audio Fuse Control Center here really quick so I can hopefully bring down this gain slightly. And let's see. Libby, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate it a lot. Raised is in the building. Okay, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, let's see if that helps just a little bit. So yeah, keep me updated. If it feels like it's clipping a little bit, there's some weird TikTok translation kind of happening here as far as how I'm having to route everything here. So I'm hoping, Ray, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. I appreciate you being here. Okay, let me, that should be good for now. In fact, I'll keep this open just in case I need to update any settings or anything here as well. I'll keep that up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the line. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the line on the main stream. So if y'all ever want to see that, we can have it up. Lucia or Lucia, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here. Okay, real quick. Ooh, doom. Let's see. Can you play phone? Let's see. Denver said, I'm a musician, but been incorporating AI. I feel the hate already. You're not going to get hate from me. You're not going to get hate from me. I have my opinions. You know, I've got my opinions on some of the pros and some of the cons of utilizing AI and its limitations and how it affects a lot of different aspects of creativity. But you're not going to get hate. I understand why people do a lot of different things, and I have my opinions on it. But I'm not typically someone who will hate the people or hate on people for doing what they do. I just hope people over time become more connected, more informed, more collaborative. Those things are really important to me. And I do think that AI can be a limiting factor in that. I think it can further isolate creatives. And I don't think that's a good thing necessarily, as opposed to working with artists, working with vocalists, working with songwriters, working with musicians. As hard as it can be, I think it's really fulfilling and really beneficial to society and culture to have that connection. But I'm never going to hate on someone for using AI. I just think that I just think there's a lot of nuance to the conversation. There's a lot of nuance to the ethics behind the IP and data acquisition for these companies, which largely can happen illegally and without your consent and without your financial benefit, and that's frustrating, I think. But as far as like a tool goes, I'm not necessarily mad that people use it. I just have I think a fairly nuanced approach to how I view people utilizing AI as a tool. Okay, let me double check a few things here. Let me see. Okay, still clip. Hold on. By clipping, I have heard some French music. I don't know if I'm the incredibly like familiar, incredibly familiar. Sorry, I'm reading some text, reading the chat, and reading a bunch of things over here at the same time. So I'm catching up on a few things. It's not clipping. It's not clipping right now anytime that I pull up the audio, it's not clipping. So maybe just I'm adjusting some settings and stuff here. Um, but if it's clipping, maybe try swiping out and swiping up, or swiping out and swiping back, something like that. But for right now, it's not giving me any issues. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Every time I swing by here, it's a constant question. Life explosion. Every stream, probably 5 to 10 times, I'm getting the question of AI and my thoughts on it. And so I think it's anytime someone like encounters a producer, an engineer, they're like, or anyone professional in this space, I feel like they're wanting to understand, your thoughts on it and stuff like that. Is that an NT1A mic? No, this is a Neumann M147 tube. The Rode is a great mic though, the NT1A. I've used plenty of them when I was working in studio. The original NT1As, we had a batch of them sent to the studio, and they were nice. We used them on everything. We tracked drums with them, vocals. We tracked a piano, stuff like that. They're a nice microphone, but no, this is a Neumann M147 tube. I love it. One of my favorite microphones. It's really really nice. In fact, like it's the audio that y'all are getting over on TikTok. So we have two different streams running right now, but the audio, perfect. Life explosion, fantastic. I appreciate you, man. The audio that you're getting on here is raw, which is fun. So you can kind of hear what this mic sounds like just on its own. All right, let me double check a few things here. Is really well is going on the top 40 indigenous music charts very soon. Okay, nice, Smokey. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and it's also crazy compressed on TikTok. That's kind of annoying. It is very compressed on TikTok, but it is a nice microphone, especially for what it does. It's very even, very flat, very open. You get this nice kind of soft, saturated top end that I really, really enjoy. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We'll double check a few things here, but yeah, I think the question earlier. It skipped out on my chat here, but the question earlier I think was my thoughts on AI, right, loosely. But yeah, that's kind of my nuanced I fly to Cali tomorrow. Let's go, Life Explosion. Let's go, let's go. Hopefully that clip that I sent you as well worked well for you for that clip for that hook, so you're able to work with that as well. And then, oh yeah, raised. If anybody wants to join the live stream, if anybody wants to submit anything at all over the course of the live stream, you can go to my profile, click on the link. All of the information is right there. So just read through everything there, and let me go ahead and explain a little bit. Perfect, Life Explosive. I'm so glad, man. Let me explain a little bit before we get rolling. For those of you who are coming in for the first time, welcome to Track Talk and welcome to the family. These are long form 20 to 30 minute multiple listen consultations. So if anybody is interested in doing that, all of the information's at my profile. If you click on the link, all of the details are right there. You can then join the main stream and get yourself up on the board if you would like to. I do have the line up and running over on those other platforms as well. Turbo, welcome into the live stream. Adam, welcome into the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to make a quick little adjustment to my mic position here. Beautiful. There we go. But yeah, if y'all have never been here before, these are 30-minute consultations for every artist, producer, engineer, musician, vocalist, songwriter to come in. We spend, 20 to 30 minutes listening to the song 2 to 3 different times, getting into the details and the nuances of what you're doing creatively to hopefully offer some actionable, specific, and professional feedback on the structure of your music, on what you're doing creatively, on what you're doing practically in the structure of your mix and production, sound design, lyric and song structure, so on and so on. So if that's interesting to you, all of the information, once again, it's at my profile. Swamp Boy, welcome in. Life Explosion, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate that a lot. All of the information, Chris, welcome in, is at my profile. If you click on the link, you'll see everything that you need right there. Right there. Just follow those steps to submit, and we'll get you up on the board. I'm going to keep double checking some settings and stuff as we go throughout this live stream. So bear with me as I figure a couple things out and work through some details here. But please let me know if y'all have any questions in the chat just about music. You want to talk music, whatever it may be. I would love to talk a little bit before we get some things rolling here, and then hopefully we can get some things moving in the right direction here. Sam from the song also going to be in Cali tomorrow. So, oh, nice. Are y'all going to be able to see each other there? Let's go. Life Explosion. Little reunion. Hey, hey, hey. All right. And also, yeah, I'm going to change a couple things. Let's go. Let's go. Cam is in the building. Cam is in the building. Do I get a better mic first or get a preamp? I guess it depends on how bad your mic is, right? If you're recording with like a USB, like a cheap Amazon USB microphone, I'd probably upgrade to getting you an interface that has its own preamp and a good microphone. But for the most part, I would suggest getting a better preamp. If you have like decent conversion on a decent interface, getting a better preamp can dramatically improve the quality of any microphone that you use. I've recorded really, really cheap mics like 57s, 58s, or even like SM7Bs, which is a cheapish microphone, and really high quality preamps, and it makes a world of difference. Just the color, texture, it's really, really impactful what a good quality preamp does. And especially if you are even like utilizing like a Scarlett or something like that, if you run things properly, you will bypass their preamp by utilizing a nicer preamp with it. It does make a big difference. But depending on the mic that you're using, I would suggest upgrading your preamp before you spend a whole bunch of money on a new microphone. Oh, let's see. Are the mics from Best Buys? Are the mics from I'm assuming mics from Best Buy? Is that what you're talking about? Are the mics from Best Buy worth the investment? It would depend on the mic. I don't know what they necessarily have. They're probably not. It's like kind of my gut reaction. My gut reaction is probably not. Yeah. It depends on what. It's like, because people could ask that about like any electronic store or any like, are the mics from Guitar Center worth it? I mean, it really just depends on what that mic actually is. Any USB mic is going to have its limitations in levels. It's going to have its limitations in noise floor. So I don't really ever recommend a USB mic unless it's the absolute only option that you have to be able to record on the go or like record into your iPad or something like that to go into BandLab or GarageBand. Then that's fine. It does the job of recording your vocals, right? Can't hear you. Let me come back in. Yeah, swipe out, swipe back in, Goliath. Swipe out, swipe back in, because the audio's there. because I have it on my phone too. So I'm trying to make sure because I'm testing some things. So it should be there. Lucy, welcome in. So yeah, I would recommend at the very least. It doesn't cost much to just get a cheap interface, even used, and a like a second-hand large diaphragm condenser mic. Just that right there. Get you a Universal Audio Volt One. Get one used for like 90 bucks, 100 bucks. Get you a used AT2020 or an LCT 240 Pro for 80 bucks, 90 bucks. And that right there for less than $200 will get you, largely what you need to start tracking a decent quality vocal. You might deal with some noise issues. You might deal with some interesting stuff, but at the end of the day, just a cheap interface and a cheap next song recording will do 100%, 100%. It doesn't cost much. It doesn't. I mean, obviously that's relative to everybody, but it doesn't cost much to get you just recording in a space that actually feels pretty consistent. Turbo said, "Do you have a favorite microphone for acoustic instruments?" There's a couple different options for you. One of the ones that I use right now a lot. So I use this mic actually a lot for acoustic instrumentation. So I've used this on. I have an acoustic bass in here and an acoustic guitar, of course, in here. I use this microphone all the time. If you want a really, really good acoustic tone, specifically, let's talk like acoustic guitars, right? Like a acoustic guitar, acoustic bass, maybe cello, stuff like that. A really good, or even like a decent, but a really good tube microphone will take you very, very, very far. This is a tube microphone that I have right here. It's a Neumann M147, and it just does a beautiful job of softening the experience. The top end of the microphone is forward, but it's kind of soft and saturated. It's very musical, very harmonic. So I love this for like stringed acoustic instrumentation. It's warm, it's beautiful, it sounds amazing. I love tracking acoustics with this microphone. It's fantastic. The other option, kind of the B side to this, would be something like a little bit more pointed. So I would use, I have a couple small diaphragm condenser microphones here in the studio as well. They are Loudwin Audio LA 120s, a pair of them. Right now I have them on overheads on my drum set. So that's my typical overhead setup for my drum set. But other times I'll bring them down for like a stereo mic setup for an acoustic guitar, or maybe a room mic or something like that for some acoustic instrumentation that I'm tracking here in studio. So yeah, that's probably the easiest answer for me right now. But yeah, the LA 120s are fantastic. I use them on acoustic stuff all the time. But if I really just would need like a warm, vibrant, really beautiful flat sound that captures absolutely gorgeously, the M147 is pretty fantastic. It's fairly expensive, but it does a really, really good job. But that's why I was saying at the end of the day, it's just getting a decent quality tube microphone that will give you some of that warmth and saturation from the tubes, get you a nice like mid forward element that allows like a cello and strings, acoustic guitar, acoustic bass, stuff like that to really, really shine. Let me see a couple things here too. Y'all keep tapping the screen too. I appreciate y'all tapping in over on TikTok. Thank you for tapping the screen. Share out the live with a few people. Don't forget to send your heart me for the day as well. It really does help out the live stream. I'm going to keep double checking some settings as we go. Shay Miller, thank you so much for tapping into the stream. Let's see. Goliath, let me know if you're hearing audio again. I am hearing audio on my phone, so I can definitely tell that it's there. Kai's in the building. Welcome in, Kai. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you tapping in. And then also, if y'all do want to join the full stream, if you want to join the line, if you would like to submit for a consultation, just go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there in order to join the stream. Sometimes I feel tempted to play the piano, but I also realize that I hear audio, it's just low. Does it sound low to y'all? Anybody, does it to anybody else? I have it on my phone and it doesn't seem super low. Yeah, it's weird because I don't know why I don't know why TikTok is so weird. Because on my phone, it's not low or clipping. On my phone, I haven't heard it clip or skip once on my phone. But I have other people saying, Bryson, welcome in. I have other people saying that it's clipping and skipping and that it's low. TikTok's being I don't even know, man. I've about had it. I've about had it with TikTok. I've about had it with TikTok. We're figuring a lot out right now because they keep suppressing me. So, but we love you, TikTok. We love you. TikTok's amazing. TikTok's fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Let me keep it up for a second. But it's definitely not doing what it was doing the other day. So it's not sending it out at all. Uh Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. Absolutely, Goliath. 100%. Zero, welcome in as well. Dude, I'm always open. Always open, always open. Yeah, but y'all feel free if you would like to, feel free to hop onto the full stream if you want to as well. We're over. You can go to my profile, click on the link, and it explains everything about the live stream there, the structure of it, where you can go to experience the whole thing, all that good stuff. But let me double check a few things here as I'm trying to get some things set up here. And nobody important, welcome in as well. Thanks for tapping in the stream, y'all. Coming in for the first time too. Please let me know let me know where you're coming from. Let me know if you make music, what kind of music that you make, how long you've made it, stuff like that. Would love to chat with y'all about your music as well. Yeah, I know I know it sounds. Francis, welcome in. Low Red, welcome in. It sounded mean. I didn't mean to sound mean. It's just their name. It's just their username. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to sound rude. Let me switch this over here as well. Low Red, welcome into the stream. I appreciate you being here. Where are you joining from, Low Red? Francis in the building. Francis M. Thank you so much for hopping in. Thank you for the likes as well. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, y'all let me know. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know. I mean, also just so y'all are aware as well, we are still doing some consultations tonight. We're doing some consultations over on. If you go to my profile, you'll see all the details right there. But if you would like to submit, just go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see all the details to submit and to join the full live stream. Swig is in the building. What's up, Swig? Thanks for tapping in today. But these are 20 to 30-minute detailed long form breakdowns of the structure of your music. So if you want to dive deep, you want to get into the nuances of what you're doing creatively and practically, then definitely get yourself up on the board. But also just while you're here hanging out, getting in the flow of things, make sure you're tapping the screen, share out the live with a few people, and hopefully we'll get into a couple. C, appreciate you hopping in. We'll get into a couple consultations later on, a couple breakdowns later on. Usually throughout these consultations, we listen for about 30 minutes. We spend about 30 minutes breaking down the track. We go about 2 to 3 different times through the structure of the song to get into the details and the nuances of what you're doing creatively. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna double check some things as we're getting rolling here, y'all. Gadget's in the building. What's up, Gadget? Thank you for joining the live stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. No, da, da, no. Let's see. Eli's in the building. What's up, Eli? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Just for Fun's in the building. We got the family in here. What's up, Just for Fun? How you feeling today? Welcome into the stream. Rudy's in the building. Or wait, JR. What is it? Jay Rudel off media. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining the stream over on the Red app. I appreciate you tapping in. Good to see you. What are you up to today? What are you up to today? Let me see. Let me double check a few things here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, 1 second, y'all. Let me get some things updated here. Let's get some things moving. He said melting into the bed, and this came on my feet, so I had to see what's up with all the keys in the back. Yeah, those are my babies back there. I'll switch this around right here. You can see a little bit. Yeah, those are my babies. My favorite thing in the world. My favorite thing in the world. I love me some synths. So I just moved a couple. There's a couple on the top. Actually, you can't see on the view here. No, because I don't have the camera set up. I'm switching some things around here in the studio right now, so I'm in the process of moving some things and selling some things and trading out some things. So it's a little bit messy, a little bit chaotic in here. But yeah, those are some of my favorite things. One British, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here. Helios in the building. What's up, Helios? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, if y'all want to submit, go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right now. If you're on any of the other platforms, you can go to the description for the live stream and see the link from right there as well. Glitch is in the building. What's up, Glitch? Yeah, hell yeah, swing, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Any genre, any level of preparedness across the board. What's up, Helios? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, absolutely. Any genre, any level of preparedness. Just a quick reminder as well that if you want to join the full stream, then definitely go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see all the details that you need right there. Glitch, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the follow, One British. I appreciate you tapping in. Yep, sound is all on the other platforms. Let me double check a few things right here. Okay, let me respond to some things as we get some things flowing. Y'all keep tapping the screen, share out the live with a few people, and we'll get things moving. And Swig, just double check that you sent a full submission. I haven't received one yet. I do have your email. But just double check that you did send a full submission. That way, I can make sure I get you up on the line. Once again, the line you can find on the other platforms, but just definitely make sure that you go to my profile, click on the link, and then just read through and follow all of the details there. That way, we can get you in line with everybody else. I still got a couple people up from the other day as well, just to make sure if they do come in, that they have their spot. I gotta find a way to get I gotta figure some stuff out. Capone's in the building. Welcome, Capone. Thank you so much for tapping into the stream today. And let's see. Let me try something. SCZT. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. I'm gonna try some stuff here. Give me a moment. While I try to figure some things out, y'all. But y'all, please make sure y'all are tapping the screen, like the live, share out the live with a few people. Hopefully, we can get into some stuff here in just a minute. I'm just running into some stuff here. So let's see. Scarzy's in the building. What's up, Scarzy? Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Chica Nas, welcome in. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you hopping in. If y'all are joining for the first time over on TikTok, let me know where you're from. Let me know if you make music. Let me know what kind of music you make. I'm gonna try to figure something out here. All right, so that audio is coming in over there. Sounds good, Swig. Sounds good. Just make sure that you follow all the steps. If you did read through and follow all the steps, I'll get notified and I'll get you up on the board. But if you didn't, then I won't have you up on the board. So definitely just double check that you did read through everything there. That way I can get you up there. Because right now I don't have your submission. You don't need to reset it. I have that part. Just make sure that you've read through all the details. That way you're fully aware of how the structure of the live works and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can't reroute some stuff here. Let me see. I do have the email. You don't have to worry about that. No, there's no way to reroute that. I'll just keep it on the other platforms at least, so there's something in the background. Let me me see. I'm gonna keep refreshing over here and make sure. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. AJ's in the building. What's up, AJ? Good to see you. I appreciate you hopping in. Yeah, I agree with what you said about AI. I'm using it as a tool to get my words and stories out. 100%, 100%. And I think that's like, I don't like hold that against anyone. I don't hold that. I think everybody deserves the opportunity to create. Everybody deserves the opportunity to express themselves creatively and put themselves out there. I think the way that I look at it is I would just have your aim be to work with people, right? It's like if you are struggling to find that, I understand, right? But I would definitely make it an aim of yours to connect and collaborate and network. Yeah, I just moved it. Sorry, I was switching to show something else. It should be up now. The line is up. Yeah, I get that. 100%. 100%. I just think I'm very like, I feel very like well aware of where this heads, if that makes sense, right? Like I understand the fun of it. I understand being able to be like, give me a flute sample that's like this or whatever. 100% gamer. Yeah, absolutely. All genres. So I understand, like, I feel like in my mind, I understand all of those sides of it. And I also can really deeply understand where things head if we're not careful and if we're not like self-aware enough to make sure that we don't, shoot ourselves in the foot and lead to a really, really weird, strange, dark society really quickly. So I think there's a lot of different sides to it. There's a lot of different sides to it. And for some people it's just a tool. They just are using it to like, they threw a guitar in there and they made that guitar sound better. And that's what it was, right? For a lot of people, it is just a tool, or they're a poet. And so they throw their lyrics in there and it comes out with a vocal and they try to pitch that to artists. Although I don't see that ever actually working, to be honest with you. But, and if that has worked for some people and you've gotten paid for a song doing it that way, let me know. I've talked to hundreds of people and none of them have been able to do that. No songwriter ends up actually wanting it because they don't know the line. So that is one of the challenges of stuff like that. But I do see that there can be some opportunities for stuff like that. Bora, thanks for tapping in. Yeah, it's rough right now, gamer. I'm running into some really interesting issues with TikTok right now. Really, really interesting issues with TikTok right now. We're going through it. I'm trying to figure a lot of stuff out right now. I agree with you. Yeah, I've just changed the entire structure of how I'm streaming on here. And it's crazy. It's crazy right now. Yeah. I feel that, Denver. Yeah, I'm with you there. I can also appreciate that. Yeah, I've been freaking going through it with this platform, y'all. I don't know. Odds on Heartless, thank you for tapping into the stream. Okay, let me see. I think Swig. I think that's you. Give me a sec. Let me get all this worked out here, and then we'll Lumi's in the building. What's up, Lumi? Welcome in. Got you. Okay, Swig, I got you. So let me get Swig up on the board, y'all, and then we're gonna get into some music. Shout out to Swig, man. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you, Swig. All right. And then Swig, definitely from that profile, join the full stream. Swig. That way you can hear the full breakdown. You can hear your song and all that good stuff, man. Let me get you up there. I'm going to get you up on the line so you're ready to go, or at least keep it up on another tab or something like that. That way you can get the full experience. Thank you so much for the follow as well, Swig. I appreciate you a lot. All right, let's get the music going. We got Swig in here. I should already have your email, so let me get this in line. Let me skip you to the front. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me get this minimized and out of here. Out of here. Yeah, if anybody does want to submit, if anyone wants to submit, go to my profile, click on the link, and then you'll get yourself up on the board from there. You can join the full stream, and let's get into some music, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time. If you would like to hear and you would like to see, of course, you can hear me right now. But if you would like to hear the songs that are playing, if you would like to hear the full live stream and get the full experience, go to my profile, click on the link, and you'll see everything that you need right there. By any chance, did you go to Full Sail? I'm an alumni. I did not go to Full Sail. I did a 2.5-year private mentorship in a studio here in San Antonio. He was one of the professors of the Audio Engineering Institute here. And I trained with him privately for about 2.5 years. I would go there several times a week and work in the studio. And that's where I learned audio engineering, live sound tracking, studio production, and stuff like that. I've been producing on my own before that for probably about 5 or 6 years before I actually went in studio and trained in studio and engineering. But I didn't do it through a program. I just did it in studio, hands-on, on the board, ready to go, which I'm very grateful for, because a lot of people kind of go one way or the other. They're either completely in that environment. Perfect, Swig. On it, man. I appreciate it. They're completely in that environment, but then they never enter the real world. Or there's some people that just never get any kind of real structured training, and that can also be really beneficial because they just never understand exactly how things work. And they're learning from like TikTok engineers. I know that's what it seems like here, but they end up just learning from people that are giving them hot tips on how to use FabFilter before they even know what an EQ is. And that to me, I don't think is necessarily the most positive thing. Okay. Let me double check a few things here. We're going to get into it. Yucca's in it, but what's up, Yucca? San Antonio, I'm in Waco. Let's collaborate one day. Yeah, I understand. 100%. Yeah, yes. San Antonio's not too far. In fact, we were in Dallas for about 2.5 years. I had a small studio space up there in Dallas for about 2.5 years before we moved back to San Antonio. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. It's time to get into some music, y'all. Once again, if you would like to join the full live stream, I would definitely encourage you to do so. Just go to my profile, click on the link, and we'll get you up on the board. Or you can just join the stream over there so you can hear the full songs. You can interact with the artists and stuff over there as well. And let's get into it. This is Swig. We got the song right here. Swig, give me all of the details. I'm going to pull it up right here on YouTube. That's where the song is actually living, so TikTok's aware. I got the song pulled up from right there. Give me all of the details, whether on that platform or on this one. Give me all of the details. KV, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. That's where, and you can actually hear, like, since Swig is over there, Swig can hear the beautiful piano that's going on right now. You can hear all that, and y'all can't. It's sad. It's a sad thing that's happening. All right, let's get into it. Let's dive in, y'all. We've got Moral of the Story by Swig. Swig, talk me through the details. Give me background. Give me context. Talk to me about the structure of the song and the role that you played in it. Is this a YouTube beat? Is it a BeatStars lease? Did you produce it? Are you working with session musicians? Are you going to a studio? Are you self-engineering? Are you working with an engineer? Give me all the details. Give me the background. Would love to know some more about this song and what you do as an artist, as a potential producer or musician, engineer, stuff like that. Give me all the details and let's dive into it. If there's anything in particular that I can specifically help you with as far as things that you're looking to get out of this consultation, please let me know, and let's dive into it. Yucca said, damn flu again, so woke up at 4 a.m. to produce instead of suffocating into my own flesh. That's brutal. Yeah, for one, Yucca, I'm so sorry, man. The flu is it's so brutal. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. But if we're going to look on the bright side here, I'm glad that you're producing. I'm always happy when Yucca's in the studio, but I'm not happy at all that you're dealing with the flu. That sucks, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, Moral of the Story by Swig. Let's get into it.
People want you to change and adapt to them. Luckily I can go up or down. It's easy for me.
It's tight.
They test me because I'm easy going.
Production's really nice.
The moral of the story is Do you? Yeah, these young cats call me old school. Why saying shit so smooth? I'm making they souls move. Plus working
Profile link if you want to hear the whole live stream. Profile link.
They drying up no moves. I predicate no rules. Exchanging our old views and putting in new ones. That's why y'all be losing. I'm highly upgraded.
Yeah, talk to me a little about your recording process, Swig. Give me some details. The song was written by me. BeatStars Beat, but I forgot the producer's name. Cool. Did you were you recording off of the track outs or multi-track or just a 2-track?
I am the ultimate living and light bearer. I quit having night terror. Cause niggas from my era was living street life careless.
Nice,
so now
man.
I understand and overstand patience as a young child versus an older man. Yeah, they test me
Yeah, if you want full audio, go to my profile.
Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing.
Deb is in the building. What's up, Deb?
They bitter because they see me growing. They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing. It's easy, I'm living in the moment. They bitter because they see me growing. The moral of the story is keep going.
Yeah, the engineer crushed it. Engineer crushed it, man.
Words of my granny. Why you putting outsiders way ahead of your family? Collecting pennies from sofas.
Y'all need to go hear this. Y'all need to go check this out.
I'm seeing who I could reach. I'm seeing what I could be.
Yeah.
No matter the age bracket, your money
Red.
should stay stacking. Working a 9 to
Thank you so much for the heartbeat.
Stage acting. Potential is limitless. If you about finishing, perfecting your craft, I'm going in all the way and never not half. We toast and we laugh. Salute to the rappers that's out here.
Yeah, they've been trying to ban me for the last week for nothing. It's crazy.
You can sit in the front pew. Never waste your time chasing rumors that's untrue. Read Sun Tzu and ease your mind from hate and stress combined.
Y'all need to go listen to this. This is great, man. Swig, this is solid.
They test me because I'm easy
Yeah.
going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing. It's easy, I'm living.
I gotta pull this up on Spotify too.
They bitter because they see me growing. They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing.
It just changed all their policy for live streams.
Easy, I'm living in the moment. They bitter because they see me growing.
Really well done, man. Please show some love. Please show some love. Show some love. I don't know, Deb. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a lot right now because it's kind of chaos on my end, to be honest with you. I have so much like background digital routing going on in order to try to make all of this work. But every day this last week, every single live this last week, TikTok has suppressed me and given me warnings of bans and stuff like that. Due to unoriginal content, and that unoriginal content is me listening to y'all's music. So when I sit and I listen to y'all's music, and they just hear music playing and me not doing anything while we listen to it in order to break it down and consult, they are seeing that as unoriginal content and blocking. And then basically, dude, it's Swig. It's I don't know. I mean, I think I have my thoughts, but it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. So I've been doing this, and for those of you who don't know, it's not like I just hopped on and just started trying to figure this out. We've been doing this live stream in this format on this platform for 3 years. It'll be 3 years next month. We have listened to thousands of songs. I mean, literally thousands of independent artists and songs that have come through this live stream. We've done long form consultations on. We spent way too much time diving into details, and then out of nowhere, they basically said that listening to other people's stuff and reacting to it is unoriginal content, and they are going to suppress your life, pull you from the For You page, and limit your content. It's really frustrating. But yes, if you want to support, honestly, probably the best way to support would be to join those platforms right now. Y'all know the other platforms we're on. If you go to my profile, click on the link. That's where we're live. We've been live on these platforms for months at this point. We are always live over there. That's where y'all can see the line. That's where you can see, other details. And when I have everything set up in here, I can show you the DAW. I can show you some other stuff. That's also, really helpful. But that's one of the, it's really frustrating. It feels like there's really nothing we can do about it. I'm trying to figure it out because right now it's obviously killing my algorithm over here too. Even the other day, there was 25 people in here, and then I got hit. As soon as 25 people came in here, I started listening to songs, and it got hit, and it dumped it down to 4 people, and it's brutal. So I don't really know, but yeah, I guess if you're over on this platform, if you're on TikTok, definitely make sure that you're sharing the live out. Make sure you're liking all the stuff that y'all are already, really great at doing. But if you want to support the stream, then join us where the full stream is, and encourage other people to join us where the full stream is. Because if we can allow this to hit the algorithm on YouTube, we can allow this to actually grow those platforms, and it's not as necessary to use TikTok as a funnel. Then that would be really beneficial. It'd be really beneficial. We've been having people accusing us of our logo being AI generated. We designed and drew it. That's the age of AI, man. That's the age of AI. Nobody knows. It's just getting worse too. Sorry, y'all. It's just getting worse too. It's just getting worse. All right, let's get into the swig. I do see that the song is out on all platforms, so we got to pull this up on Spotify. We got to get you some streams for this as well, and then we're gonna dive back into it. I really don't have that. I don't have a clear answer for it, Deb. They don't have a lot of like great reasoning behind what they do and why they do. Their goal is just to make money. 100%. So I guess I do have a good reason. Their goal is to make money. That is all TikTok cares about, especially under new ownership here. Now ByteDance is 80% owned by largely, essentially, the United States government and some other governments. And 80% is now hosted here and owned by the United States. And which means the reason why they're wanting to do that, of course, not national security. It is to make money. They want to make money. And so anything at all within a live stream, which they think won't make them money, they will suppress. So whether that means taking people off platform, whether that means something that's just like boring and you're sitting here and it's unoriginal and we're just chilling for a while, listening to your music or getting paid elsewhere, whatever it may be, they're going to suppress it and they're going to kick it because it does not feed their capitalistic structure. No. Well, not if people don't go elsewhere. Yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic. Man, y'all should have been here. I'm not trying to like live in the past. I'm not trying to, but y'all should have been here 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was a different experience, and I'm not trying to live there because it's not that world anymore. But this, the live streams and the culture around live streams and about music and the consultations we were doing, and man, it was something else. We would have like yeah, it was really fun. Powerful community. Yeah, I mean, we would get Deb, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your generosity. We would have like 60 people coming through. We'd have like 10,000 people coming through over the course of a live. Those were the days. Those were the days. And here we are like fighting for 6 people just to like hopefully keep things going on here. They just shifted so much and we keep pivoting. I spent another like 3 hours today just pivoting again, trying to figure some other stuff out, but they're not making it easy. They're not making it easy. But anyways, let's get into it. We're still holding y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are so incredibly just supportive and generous. And like I said, we've built this community for the last 3 years. And so we're going to stay here. We're going to be here, but if I will, Deb, I appreciate you're so kind. So kind. Thank you for that. We're going to do everything in our power to keep this moving. I'm just trying to figure out how we can, right? I'm trying to figure out, what's up, JM Charles? Good to see you, man. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate you a lot. That means everything. We're trying to figure it out because I want it to be as entertaining, as informative, as valuable for y'all as possible, while also having it make sense. You know what I mean? Without having to send people left and right to figure things out. Okay, Swig. I'm gonna pull you up, man. Let's get you up on Spotify so we can break down this track and dive into it. Let me make sure I find the right song and right artist page, actually, because I think there's a couple swigs on here. So let me see. Let me make sure I get the right song swig. Moral of the story. That way we can pull you up on Spotify, get you some streams. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging in there. Sorry, we're working on a lot of stuff here today. Boom, there it is. All right. All right. All right, this is a couple years old too. Swig. All right, let's get into it. Swig said he's 47, been at this game for a long time, been chipping away at this for a long time. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Noki is in the building. What's up, Noki? It's so good to see you. Jonathan, thank you for the air dance. Thank you so much, Noki. Thank you for the roses as well. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. That means everything. If y'all are over on TikTok, please keep tapping the screen. Share out the live with a few people. Once again, if you would like to submit for a consultation, profile link, follow the details, and you'll have everything you need to get going. Noki, I appreciate you so much. That's a lot of love. That's a lot of love. Thank you for that. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. Swig. Let's run it. 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 For those of you who don't know, too, Jonathan, man, it means so much that you tap in, man. It means so much that you happen to stop by these live streams every once in a while, too. I used to work with Jonathan years ago. We used to do personal training together back in the day. So shout out to Jonathan, man. Anytime I see people that are coming in that just continually show love and support for what you're doing, it means more than you know. It doesn't go unnoticed, man. I appreciate that a lot. That's a lot of love. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is Moral of the Story by Swig. Once again, if you want to hear audio, when you hear the whole thing, you got to check out my profile, click on the link, and you'll see what you need right there. Let's dive in. Woo! It's a tight production.
You know, people want you to change.
Appreciate you, man.
And
So
adapt
much.
to them. You know, luckily I can go up or down.
What kind of retrack? Thanks for hopping in, man. What kind of mic are you using? Talk to me about your mic. Yeah, a little bit about like your recording setup. If I missed a couple comments, I'm sorry with trying to figure all this stuff out. But let me know what kind of mic you're using.
It's easy for me. They test me because I'm easy
What's that
going.
retrack? Go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything you need right there to join the full live stream.
The moral of the story is, do you? Yeah, these young cats call me old school. Why saying shit so smooth? I'm making they souls move. Plus working these pro tools. I'm making my foes drool. They drying up.
MXC or MXL? MXC or MXL?
I predicate no rules, exchanging our old views and putting in new ones. That's why
There's a beautiful, I want y'all to go hear this too. Too. So join the other platforms for sure. MXL. Okay, yeah, I used to have one. I was going to say MXL sounds familiar because I used to have one. I had an MXL 770 for a long time. It was one of the first mics that I purchased for myself. I don't know, 10 years ago, probably 10 years ago. I had some other mics. Like someone gave me a mic when I first started recording. Someone gave me a mic. That's when I first started like tracking on. It was an old rusty M Audio microphone. Hey, no worries, Swig. Audio is on the other platforms. Sounds good. I'm gonna play through this first part, or I'll hold for a second. Yeah, if you want to hear the full live stream, go to my profile, click on the link. It'll direct you everywhere that you need to go. Join us on Red, and you'll see everything that you need. Aaron Levine's in the building. What's up, Aaron Levine? Welcome in. Yeah, if anybody does want to submit, if you want to join the full live stream, if you would like to submit for a consultation, anything like that, go to my profile, click on the link, and you'll see everything that you need right there. Deb with the donuts. Deb, thank you so much for the donuts. Y'all can't even hear the cheers when I hit them right now. It's sad. It's very sad. But I just know that I am cheering. If you're on the other platforms, I'm cheering right now. You gotta join on Red. Yeah, I used to have an MXL 770. It was a fine mic. Just noisy as hell, man. It was noisy as hell. The MXL 770, for a $80, I think at the time it was like $100, but an $80 to $100 microphone, it did the job. You know what I mean? Like it did the job, but it also is crazy noisy. I had to do so much like suppression and gating on that microphone. The self noise was just absolutely brutal. Perfect, Dev. I can't wait. Y'all hop in the chat over there. Hop in the chat on the other platform. That we can say what's up over there. You'll also hear the dramatic difference in audio quality. And let me you can also hear the piano's back. The piano's back over there. Yeah, definitely hopping on the other platforms, y'all. Say what's up whenever you're over there. Literally, all you got to do is go to my profile and click on, what does it say? I don't even know. I forget. Hold on. Hold on. Let me remind myself. Full stream here. Just click on Track Talk. Full stream here. You'll see everything that you need. Definitely. Yeah. Keep tapping away over here. Keep chatting. We're still trying to figure a lot out. I'll try maybe making some adjustments for the next stream tomorrow. I don't know. We're doing a lot. Salem Gas Mask, welcome in. Thanks for tapping in. But if you want to hear the beautiful piano that I'm playing right now, then I encourage you to hop on over, go to my profile. Is it good to use just an interface or other connections to it? It depends on your use case, and it depends on. There's a lot of factors to that. It depends on your budget, your use cases, what you have going into it, and stuff like that. Um, a lot of people just use like an Apollo and a decent microphone and get pretty good results. It's a fairly clean preamp and decent conversion, so you're not going to run into too many issues. But at the same time, there's always ways that you can improve the quality. A good preamp, I think, is the first step to that. The preamps that you get straight away with your interface, even nicer interfaces, are going to tend to be pretty sterile. That can be a good thing if that's what you're looking for. They can be pretty sterile, and just completely transparent oftentimes, or color it in a way that's really not super beneficial, if it's a really really cheap preamp. But you're always going to benefit from having a good quality preamp as well. Deb is over on the Purple app. Welcome in, good to see you. And if you happen to run into any ads or anything over there, Deb, then hop over to Red and you'll be fine, you'll be ready to go. And as soon as I see Swig back in here, we'll jump back into his consultation. And once again, if y'all do want to submit for a consultation, go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there. Ragsy's in the building. What's up, Ragsy? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, it really just depends. You can definitely go straight. I went straight for a long time until I got some additional gear, a nicer microphone, and a decent preamp and interface and stuff like that. But yeah, you can definitely go dry. You can definitely go dry and be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You just have to do more. If you want color, what's up, Mead? If you want color, you want texture, you're wanting some of the warmth that you're gonna get from like a good like transformer preamp and stuff like that. What's a good preamp? I mean, I think for again, largely depends on budget. I think you can. I think probably some of my favorites that I would go through, depending on what you're looking for, would be a API 312. It would be a Neve 1073. SPX is fine. Vintage is even better. My favorite preamp for vocals that I've ever had the chance to use, I don't own one right now, but hopefully will in the near future, is a Chandler TG2. Chandler TG2 with the EQ is one of the best sounding vocal chains I've ever heard. That with like an 1176 is butter. It's so beautifully punchy and dynamic sounding. But yeah, the TG2 is fantastic. The Chandler Red is fantastic as well. Chandler's just a beast. They have some of the best preamps in the world. The Neves are always fantastic. 1081, 1073 are some of the best. Those are the ones you're going to hear. They're probably the most popular for like pop and R&B and hip hop and stuff like that. So you're going to hear 1073 a lot. I mean, they're popular for pretty much everybody, but you'll find some emulations of those, some clones of those that are decent. I would just say that for most people to keep this in mind, that most clones of stuff are not what they're cloning, right? So like there's really not like you can get like a Behringer version of a 1073 and it looks like one, but it doesn't sound like one. And so I would just keep that in mind. Like just because something has like red knobs and a blue face does not make it a 1073. It might be a decent preamp. It might be a decent preamp for like $400 or $600 or something, but it's not going to be a 1073. Honestly, if you want the closest to a 1073, like an original 1073, get a BAE 1073. The BAE, I think, is probably one of the best sounding preamps that you can get for the price. They're about $2,000, I think, something like that. Close to like the TG2. The TG2 Chandlers are about $2,000. I think those, if I were to order a preamp right now, it would either be a TG2 or it'd be a BAE 1073. Those would be the two that I would look at right now. If you're doing instrumentation tracking, get an API. I used to have some APIs. I had an API 312, 312.4. It was a 4-channel API that I sold before I moved to Dallas. Some of the best preamps ever. So good. Very, very clean. Just handles anything that you throw at it. The API just makes things sound beautiful and clean and pristine. Absolutely love it. Deb said the quality is so nice here, but I still need to figure out how to use this app. First time on here. Hi, Libby, if you're on here too. Welcome over to the dark side. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, feel free to drop any other questions in here as we get into it. I'm waiting on this artist to come back. We're in the middle of a consultation. As soon as they get back in, we're going to start running their song again. If y'all do want to see the full experience of the live, if you would like to join the full live, go to my profile, click on the link, and just follow stuff right there. You'll see the full thing, and you can join us on either the red or purple app, and we'll get you moving in the right direction. Of course, if anybody wants to submit for a consultation, which is what we're about to hop back into, then you can definitely join us over there as well. That way you can hear, like, I have audio playing, we got piano, we got the DAW, we got all of these things rolling as well, and I want to make sure that y'all can get that full experience as well. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a lot as well. But yeah, feel free to drop some questions in there. I'll answer them as I can as we get through some of these consultations and stuff like that. But yeah, feel free to drop some questions. Let me know where you're coming from too. If y'all are joining the live over on TikTok, let me know where you're joining from. If you make music, what kind of music do you make? Stuff like that. And we'll get moving here in just a second once again. Swing is back. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. I'm going to run it back from the top, Swig. Let's get it. If y'all want to hear this track, go to my profile, click on the link.
You know, people want you to change and adapt to them.
Your engineer did do a great job, especially if you're working off like an MXL 990 or a 770, which again, I used to have. I know what those sound like. I know the noise that they have. I know a lot of their profile and what they actually look like. Looking for people to collaborate with. I need everybody here. If you're on any of the 3 platforms we're on right now, I need you to tap in with Swig. Swig needs to get some stuff moving, man. You got a really, really high quality sound. You just need the exposure, man. 100%. So let's keep this running here, man. But yeah, really, really nice job on the mix. It is punchy, it's smooth, it's slicey, but it really, really still feels warm and inviting to listen to. It's a really nice mix, honestly. Very, very nice mix.
You know, luckily I can go up or down. It's easy for me. They test me because
Another thing that we talk about all the time here, and once again, if you're hearing the song on the other platforms, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But the early introduction to the vocal, is something I talk about every single live stream. Just to quickly go over that for those of you who don't know, if you don't meet a 30-second threshold, your streams do not count. You won't get paid, and you will not see the number for the stream. You have to be streamed for at least 30 seconds. That is the threshold for most major DSPs. So I usually encourage most people to find some creative ways to optimize the first like 10, 15 seconds of their song and introducing themselves as an artist early on, whether that's sampling their own vocals, starting with their hook early. You'll hear some people literally just take a deep breath, just starting with a deep breath, lighting a lighter, whatever it may be, saying, yeah, whatever, it could be literally anything. Just start talking early on, which is what we hear here from Swig if you're hearing the song on the other platforms. Just talking early on, introduce your vocal early. That way people know that you're there. They can trust you as an artist. They can hear the quality of the vocal. They can hear the song itself and the structure of its start, and they don't feel like they're just listening to another random instrumental, in this case, another random YouTube beat or BeatStars Leash or something like that. They're hearing an artist. They're hearing someone who is invested in their quality, someone who is dynamic and charismatic. It matters a lot. Like I mentioned all the time here, you could have 1 million people stream your song for 27 seconds and you'll never see it. You wouldn't get a dime from that. They have to stream for at least 30 seconds. So it is very important to retention and replay value to introduce yourself early on in your songs. Let's get into it. And you'll hear that right here in like a few seconds.
you know,
7 seconds in, 6-7 seconds in, you hear, you have immediately a vocal introduction. It grabs your attention. You hear the quality. You're more likely to stream for that threshold of 30 seconds.
I want you to change and adapt to them. You know, luckily I can go up or down. It's easy for me. They test me because I'm easy going. The moral of the story is, do you? Yeah, these young cats call me old school. Why saying shit so smooth? I'm making they souls move. Plus working these pro tools. I'm making my foes drool. They drying up no lube. I predicate no rules. Exchanging our old views and putting in new ones. That's why y'all be losing. I'm highly upgradable. So many I cater to. By giving y'all fantasies of things that's relatable. Just
Beautiful, beautiful job on your in and outs as well, too. So honestly, man, I like this a lot. You're a really, really talented lyricist. Your energy, you're charismatic on the microphone's fantastic. It's really, really, really well done. One of the things that I really like about this is the way that you're adding in your accent vocals and your in and outs here. They're just subtle enough to give you some, give you some width in the stereo image. They're just powerful enough to give you this little accent and this amplification, this nice little in and out right there, but they're not so loud and so prominent that they add too much energy. And then when they're not there, your lead vocal and mono feels dry, right? I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I hear people make with in and outs is they're either non-existent and you have this kind of weak lead vocal that doesn't necessarily have any support, especially in the genre, specifically talking in rap and hip hop and stuff like that. Or they're far too too prominent, and you get these big stacks of vocals that keep coming in and out of the mix. And when they're not there, and you go back to the singular mono lead vocal, the vocal kind of feels small compared to the rest of the production. And when they're there, it feels really vibrant, but you're kind of missing out. It's a balancing act on the engineering side to make sure that this is like subtle and it gives support and it gives you a stack, but it doesn't overtake the mix or give or take away too much energy. You got to find that sweet spot. This is beautifully done. Really, really well done.
The haters do. You look like smoke shoe fucks. They been inducted us. No writing just off the cuff. Your life is tumultuous for not living Oprah plus. That is a joke to us. I am the ultimate living in light bearer. I quit having night terrors. Cause niggas from my era was living street life careless. So now I understand and overstand patience as a young child versus the older man. Yeah. They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing.
Great
It's
stat,
easy,
great
I'm
stat.
living in the moment. They bitter because they see me growing. They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing. It's easy, I'm living in the moment. They bitter because they see me growing. The moral of the story is keep going. Yo, it's always gonna be something wise, worse than my granny.
Great structure, great movement, man. You're doing a beautiful, beautiful job of actually following the pocket of the beat as well with these like filtered drum breaks, these saturated drums underneath. It's beautifully, beautifully done. One thing that you're doing excellently is, again, I want to give you flowers, man. You're really, really well established in this genre. You can tell. This is like very mature craft. And I mean that, man. It's like very polished. Jay Joy, welcome in. Very mature craft. One of the things that you're doing beautifully is actually following the pocket and movement and swing of the production structure. So you have these like snare rolls in the background with like 16ths on the hat. It's you kind of like a push-pull technique on the hat right there that's kind of filling out the structure in the background. That right there, you're following all of those accents. Like you can hear that pocket actually filled in by your vocal structure, and it makes the percussion and makes that whole like production structure underneath your vocal feel really tight and really, really pocketed. That whole movement right there is so smooth, so even. Chef's kiss. Beautiful, beautiful. Like, listen, I'm going to start this verse again. Glio, welcome in. Listening to the start of this verse, you're going to hear the hat pattern and snare rolls matched by the vocal. Even if it's like, I don't even know if it's like intentional. It's just the way that you naturally flow with it. It's just a gift that you have. But it's really, really, really prominent to me. It sounds so good. Yeah, the pockets are super, 100%, man, 100%. And there's obviously like, I'm aware as well to flip a little bit. Like I'm aware as well that there's obviously many different forms of rap and pocket and music and R&B and pop and whatever, all this, right? There's a lot of different forms, different subgenres of all of this. And some are maybe a little bit more loose in their pocket and structure. But in this case, in this pocket, you're locked in, man. Beautiful. I love, as someone who's a drummer, as well as someone who works with a lot of artists, I love hearing the pocket of the production and the way that it's working with your vocal. It's beautiful. Really, really well done.
They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves we blowing. It's easy, I'm living.
Let's get the second verse again.
They bitter because they see me growing. The moral of the story is keep going. Yo, it's always gonna be something wise, worse than my granny. Why you putting outsiders way ahead of your family? Collecting pennies from sofas, every nook, every cranny. It's more than life to these streets. I'm seeing who I could reach. I'm seeing what I could be taught. No matter the age bracket, your money should stay stacking. Working a 9 to 5, on stage acting. Potential is limitless. If you about finishing, perfecting your craft. I'm going in all the way and never not half. We toast and we laugh. Salute to the rappers that's out here calling me trash. This one's for you, so you can sit in the front pew. Never waste your time chasing rumors that's untrue. Read Sun Tzu, and he's your mind from hate and stress combined.
There's some, okay, let me give one quick little thing, because, man, you're very, very talented. You're, like I said, this is mature craft. You know what you're doing. This is not amateur. You understand what you're doing deeply. You understand what you're doing deeply. So I really don't have many critiques or really anything I want you to really mess around with this at all. Honestly, I feel like you're doing a fantastic job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. It's really beautifully well done. I really want to point out those other things so that everyone else can also learn from what you're doing and listen for those elements within their own music as well. One thing I kind of wish, this is just a quick little note, you have those doubles and those in and outs for largely the whole song, the vast majority of the whole song outside of your spoken vocals in your interludes, most of your like lead vocal structure has a double the whole time. Now that's a stylistic choice, 100%. I mean, it's not a wrong one at all. There's some times that I kind of wish when the music dies down just to like the vocal sample and some of like the filtered music samples in the background when the kind of dynamics change, the dynamics slow a little bit. I kind of wish it would go back down to just the lead for a second in order to really isolate that dynamic range. So it doesn't feel like the whole time the vocals are kind of hitting at 11. The whole time you actually give it a moment where things shrink down for a second. And then when they come back in with the double and the full production structure, it feels that much more powerful and that much more impactful because the dynamic has changed a little bit over the course of the song as opposed to it hitting on all cylinders the whole time. You do a great job of doing that with your spoken interludes. I think that's really powerful. But even like on this little moment right here, right? Like,
Potential is limitless. If you about
oh, this is
fantasy,
great. Perfect.
perfecting your
Beautiful. Keep it
craft.
going.
I'm going in all no way and never not half. We toasted, we laugh.
Like once all this is in, keep it locked in right there.
Calling me trash.
And then here,
For you, so you can sit in the front pew. Never
like you filter all the drums down. Da, 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 da. You hear all like the vocal samples in the background, the drums filtered down, the bass is in there, but the whole mix kind of shrinks down for a second. But sonically, you never quite get that change in dynamic because the vocals stay stacked. It stays with at least a double track on left and right. That's a double of your vocal that's always in there. So I kind of wish that your dynamic on your vocals shifted a little bit there. Again, that's a stylistic choice. It's not a right or wrong thing necessarily, but I do think it would make it matter more when you stack, right? So when you come back in with that energy and when you had that energy right before this portion, you would really feel the change in dynamics and the change in vibrancy right there by coming from a wide double stack to a mono lead vocal, filter down the drums. The whole mix kind of goes shoo, it shrinks down for a second, and then you can blast off right after that. It just gives you a little bit more dynamic range. It feels higher when it's high, it feels lower and more intimate when it's low. It gives you a little bit more range. Just small note. It's just like, it's like anything. Like too much of a good thing can end up like too much sugar, even though I love sugar, can be a bad thing, right? Too much salt, even though salt is good, is a bad thing. So it's like in this case, you have a great double, like one of the first things I mentioned, great doubles, great stacks, really, really nicely mixed in and outs as well. But if they're always there, you sometimes kind of lose the impact that they have in adding those dynamics and adding that stereo openness. Because they're always present. So sometimes it can be nice to just take it away for a second and then bring them right back in. And then you're ready to go.
I'm chasing rumors that's untrue. Read Sun Tzu, and he's your mind from haters.
Like right here, like especially when this comes all the way back down after this section, once the bass leaves. When the bass leaves, that's probably when I would remove them just to let that vocal sing for a second. Just let it be in its own space, live in its own lane, and then bring all the stacks back in at the end.
That's untrue. Read Sun Tzu,
Right
and he's
here.
your mind from haters stress combined. You are the fruit you bear, what's hanging off of your vines. Yeah.
And then boom, right back in right here.
Because I'm easy going.
Yeah, and then, because I'm easy going, right back there, stacks are back in. You just have like 4 measures, right? Like 4 measures where you dry it up to the lead, and then you're right back to the hook again, which is a very catchy, great structure on your hook. Then you're ready to go.
Still chilling just like the leaves be blowing. It's easy, I'm living in the moment.
So vibing, man. So
They better
vibing.
because they see me growing. They test me because I'm easy going. Still chilling just like the leaves be blowing. It's easy, I'm living in the moment. They bitter because they see me growing.
Y'all on TikTok are just gonna hear me like mumbling and humming to some music that doesn't exist. So if you feel free to ignore that. Y'all show some love. Show some love. Show some love. That is Swig DiCaprio over on TikTok. I see you right there, man. He's over on the Red app as well. Please show some love to Swig. Swig, you're very talented. You're far more talented than your streaming numbers would tell us. Would tell us, man. Really, really. Callum's in the building. What's up, Callum? Really dynamic, a very talented lyricist. Your pocket is fantastic. You understand layering and emoting on the microphone. You understand charisma when it comes to building out your structure. Props to you, man. Very, very, very well done. Y'all please show some love to Swig. I can't wait to hear more from you, man. Marshall's in the building. What's up, Marshall? I cannot wait to hear more. If y'all would like to submit for a consultation, go to my profile, click on the link, and click on Track Talk Submission. That is the same. Yucca's in the building. What's up, Yucca? Welcome in over on the Red One. DeGil, thank you so much for tapping into the stream as well. I do for the love. When I was young, I had a record deal. Yeah, dude, you're talented. Very, 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 very talented, man. Seriously, props to you. Props to you. Also, if y'all would like to hear the whole live stream, if you are wanting to hear the music as well, make sure you go to my profile, click on the link tree, and follow all of the steps right there to join the full live stream. Hopefully we can, I'm still working out some details on TikTok here, y'all. I'm trying to figure some things out. We had to hit a complete 180 again after this last week on TikTok because of some issues that we were having. So I'm trying to figure it out. Burn Bro, welcome in. Thank you so much for tapping into the stream. But if y'all would like to hear the full live stream, if you would like to get the full experience, then definitely head to my profile. Otherwise, if you're on TikTok, keep tapping the screen, share out the live with a few people. But once again, y'all, please show some love and support to Swig right here in the chat. Everybody go follow. And then we'll let me see if we I might have to figure out some other stuff though, y'all. I might have to figure out some other stuff here. Tez is in the building. What's up, Tez? Let me see. Yeah. Ooh. All right, got the line updated too. Let me see. Ooh. Hey, appreciate you so much, man. I might try. Y'all, give me a minute. Let me see. Let me shoot a text really quick. I appreciate you so much. So, sorry, you happen to come in a very strange time of us editing the live and changing a whole bunch. So I know it's a little weird right now. And there's nobody in here, and that's very sad because I wish so many people were hearing your music, Swig. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your generosity and support, man. Support. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it a lot. But yeah, it's weird right now. I'm trying to figure this out. Trying to figure out what in the world's going on with this godforsaken app. All right, let me shoot a text. Let me shoot a text really quick, and then maybe we'll move on. Sammy J, welcome in. What's up, Sammy? How you feeling today? Where are you joining from? Vermont? Are y'all getting any of the crazy? I know we're about to get some crazy. I'm in Texas, so we're south. That's about as far south as you can get from where you are. But we're about to get like a bunch of ice and stuff right here. Are y'all about to get hit pretty hard, or are y'all missing a little bit of this crazy storm that's coming in? I know it's kind of like a center block of the US right now is about to go through a crazy storm. We're just gonna get like an inch of ice, and it's gonna be annoying and inconvenient. And hopefully, because Texas has a horrible power grid, maybe our power will go out, and that'll be fun. But we really would like to visit Vermont. Yeah, it's supposed to get a lot of ice. Yeah, oh yeah, Swig, Swig. You said Waco, right? Am I remembering? Negative 20s. Negative 20s. That's crazy. Or maybe nothing happens because they did. I know, right? Alabama. Well, who was I seeing earlier? Oh, Denver. Denver was saying they're from Waco. I think earlier. Alabama. Yeah. Okay. Alabama. I think Alabama, Carolinas. They're supposed to be hit pretty hard. Yeah, a lot of ice, maybe some snow, a couple inches of snow. I hope everything's good, Swig. I hope everything's good. You never know with stuff like this. It could be like, oh yeah, it was fine. We had like 2 days where it was pretty cold. Yes, I am, Sammy. That is what I do for a living. It is like where it gets pretty cold and then nothing happens, and then other times there's like, yeah, the whole city was out of power for 2 weeks, and everyone's food went bad. It was a horrible thing. Like I don't know. You never know. Robert Price is in the building. But yeah, I work, Sammy, I work full-time as an audio engineer, producer, and session musician. I do a lot of work as a session musician, which is one of my favorite things in the world, specifically with synths. Synths are some of my favorite thing in the world. MLR is in the building. Welcome in, MLR. Yeah, welcome in as well. If you're coming in for the first time, let me know where you're joining from. If you make music, let me know what kind of music you make, how long you've been making it. I mean, if y'all want to join the full live stream, go to my profile, click on the link, and then join us on the other app, and we'll get you I wish it was a Moog. Actually, sad story, Sammy. So it's this is a Behringer Poly D right here behind me, Behringer Poly D, which is the clone. It's a mini Moog clone. But unfortunately, it's broken right now. Just last week, RCJ, welcome in. Just last week, I was setting up for I was going to be tracking some stuff for a song, and I switched on the distortion circuitry on there. There's a like a three-stage distortion circuitry. The rocker switch broke, and it went loose, and it cut signal. And unfortunately, on the Poly D it is an inline distortion circuit, which means if that circuit goes out or if it breaks signal, you get no audio out. So I can't even bypass the distortion or like just pull out the plug and bypass it. It's all in line, so I have to like actually take it apart. You do a lot of yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's some of my favorite. I am a big my biggest inspirations tend to be like 80s music. So Fantagram, let's go, let's go, let's go. So like I love a lot of like, you know, Depeche Mode, Tears for Fears, Aha, Kavinsky, Mike Dean, stuff like that. More modern, you hear some of like the Midnight and stuff like that. Although I'm not the big, I'll be honest with you, I really like the Midnight's music. I'm not the biggest fan of their vocal structure. I don't know what it is. I don't really know what it is, but I do like a lot of their music. I just love the 80s. I love analog synths. That's why I've got all this stuff back here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, Sammy, I gotta order a part from Behringer. I gotta order a new rocker switch, and a new cap. And then I'll probably do a whole YouTube video on it because it'll be fun. I gotta unsolder and resolder in a new cap and a new rocker switch for the distortion circuit. So hopefully I can get signal again and get back to synthin with it because I love that thing. But yeah, I wish I could. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Amelia, welcome in. Yeah, I love the 80s. I love the 80s. It's just something about the sound design, something about analog synths. It's my favorite thing in the world. It makes me very, very happy. All right, let me see. Let me double check a couple things here really quick, y'all. I might make some changes. I might make some changes. So give me a minute. What? Another group I love is TV Girl. I don't know if I'm familiar with TV Girl. They're like pretty synth heavy. They're pretty synth heavy. I listen to no same. I love it. Like I tend to gravitate, especially like with my work. Like I tend to gravitate towards like 80s analog sound design. That's a lot of my favorite stuff. But I mean, especially through the course of this live stream, we just listen. I mean, we'll it's so fun because we'll get like shoot me a DM, Swig, shoot me a DM with some of those names and stuff like that. I'm always looking to check out new synth music, especially like I mean, specifically to kind of like dark wave, heavy synth stuff. I love that shit. Kavinsky is one of my favorite producers. Kavinsky, Mike Dean. Anyways, the what was I saying? Oh, I was saying over the course of this live stream because we'll get typically when it's working right now it's not working at all, so I'm going to try to reset some things potentially. But typically over this live stream we'll have a full board of a ton of people and we're going crazy. And there'll be so much variety. We'll literally go from like a progressive metal track to a trap beat to an EDM producer to a country song to like a contemporary cinematic worship record. Like we'll be all over the place, and it's one of my favorite things in the world. There's so much variety, so much talent. It's really really fun. Okay, I'm gonna shoot out a text, y'all. Give me a second. I'm figuring some things out. K Dallas Wood in the building. We might do a quick reset here in a bit, and then hop back on and see if it doesn't work out better another way. Okay, one second. Let me see. Let me see. Ba-da-da-da. me see. Doom. The Bro. I don't know if you can, but have you seen Matt for Cover Circle with Me by Spirit Box? I have not. I have not. I have not. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna try something, y'all. Um, I am going to J Dog's in the building. What's up, J Dog? I am going to hop off TikTok for a minute, y'all. I'm gonna hop off TikTok for a minute. I'm gonna get a snack, and then we're gonna be right back. And I'm gonna reroute audio again. We're gonna get audio back to TikTok, and I'm gonna try some stuff. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm just tired. I've been probably a meat stick and plantain chips. I don't know, something like this, something like that. I'm gonna go get a snack, and I'm gonna spend like 5-10 minutes trying to reroute some audio, and then we'll test it again. I'm gonna get it back over here just because I'm running into for those of you who don't know, for those of y'all that are tapping in over on TikTok again, y'all know me. I don't do anything like crazy at all on these streams. I don't even like really curse or anything, right? Like these lives are pretty straightforward. I have been suppressed and gotten warnings on TikTok every day, every single stream for the last week because of unoriginal content, which is listening to y'all's music. So unfortunately, it keeps suppressing the streams and blocking me. And so I'm been trying to figure out a lot of the stuff, been trying to figure out what to do. One of the things that I was advised to do was to not route any of that audio to TikTok, and that's not working because then no one hears anything and no one wants to stay. They don't want to stick around for anything. So I am going to route audio back, but I think what this means is I'll probably have to I'll just have to like keep talking through songs, which is kind of annoying. Like I just need to keep commenting on songs as they're playing. I just can't let a song play for 4 minutes and have nothing happen because then it says that it's unoriginal because I'm just sitting here not doing anything. Yeah. Do 60 seconds. Yeah, like it's annoying. It's annoying because I'll probably have to do that where I listen to it a couple times. Well, here's the problem though, J Dog, is like we've been doing this live stream in this context, in this format for the last 3 years. So the people that are doing 60 seconds, they're doing a free play. They're doing a free play for 60 seconds. People, 40 people send in their songs that play it for 60 seconds. They tell them they can get a better mix and they move on, right? The context of what I typically do here on the live stream is a paid consultation. So we do a paid service on here that is long form. We listen to the songs for like 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes, multiple times through the song, all the way through, giving a ton of details and a ton of value. And so that's the limitation is I don't want to give up the value. I'm not willing to give up the value. But what I will probably have to do is listen to the songs like you said, 60 seconds at a time. I'm still going to listen to it 50 times, but like listen to the song moments at a time. But I do feel like that's like, I hate because people are just play the song. I'm like, well, if I do, no one's going to see your music anyways, and no one's going to come in. So I'm trying to figure it out. So give me a minute. We'll hop off. I'm going to reroute audio back so we can get the dawn, get everything back over to the stream over here on this side. And then I'll restart the live. I'll get a snack and we'll kick things off again. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping in. If you're here already and you haven't followed, make sure you're following. I am going to go ahead and turn off the stream. Well, I guess I don't know if I should. Burn Boy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. Burn Bro, not Burn Boy. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I might keep the stream running because I don't want to have a second stream over on YouTube and Twitch, but I do have to figure out a couple things. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the live. If y'all want to keep hanging out, if you want to hop in the chat, honestly, y'all please go to my profile, click on the link, head over to the Red app. or the purple app. Head over to the red app or the purple app. Hop on over there. I would love to see y'all over here. I'll keep chatting with y'all over there. If you got questions, you just want to talk about music, you want to chat about stuff, just head over to that app really quick. I'm just going to turn off TikTok so I can reroute, but I'll keep the other stream going. That way I can still hang out with y'all if y'all want to. If you feel like chatting for a little bit, I'll just keep it running for a minute and then I'll keep routing some stuff. So if you're over here on TikTok, hop on over there that we can keep hanging out. Otherwise, I'm gonna end the stream here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully we'll see y'all again in a minute. Peace. Okay. If you're still on these other platforms, welcome. Hello, I love you. All right, let's make some changes here. So I gotta open up some stuff here. So let me pull up this. I got to get into my routing matrix for audio on the Audio Fuse 16 rig, which is my audio interface. The Arturia Audio Fuse 16 rig. I love this thing. It's my favorite interface. I love it. Okay, so we have audio routing out, analog out right there. Okay, so we might get some. I shut down TikTok. I shut down TikTok because it's not working. All the issues that I'm having is just it's shutting it down completely. So I'm gonna reroute some audio so I can get everything back over there. So right now I am routing everything back. So let's go USB 3.4. So right now, how is this being routed? Analog. The mic is right now going to USB, and it's also going to analog out 3 and 4. So let's bring this back to USB 3 and 4. That's rerouted. Beautiful. All right. Check. Okay, good. No audio is going back over there. So now. So now we should still have audio over here. YouTube and Twitch. Yep, you're getting piano. Yeah, some people have been doing things like almost constant talking over live analysis streams or stopping every 40 seconds. Yep. But it's really unfriendly way for the that's the thing, Yucca. That's the thing is like there's literally no way around it. I can't do anything about it because you know obviously the way that I do it. In order to like make it as seamless and as valuable and clean as possible, I'm typically like I'll listen all the way through, no interruptions. If I interrupt, I'll start it over. Like I try to make it really, really open so it's the best experience possible. And then we break it down and then we dive into it. But that's a really shitty experience, you know, like to have to stop every 40 seconds, 60 seconds to like just say something for a second is like super super frustrating. Like I hate that. It goes against everything that I've tried to do for the last 3 years. So, you know, I don't know, just kind of is what it is, but at the same time I can't have two people in here. That's not good for me. It's not good for anyone else. It's not good for the experience. It makes the chat bland and boring. No one's even talking about anything. So, is what it is. Okay. Monitors, left R or 1, 2 mains. Easy. Okay. So that's set up. Analog out is back to normal. Let's go -17. Analog out 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now okay. So that should be fine. That should be routed. The matrix should be good. So now we just go over here. Let's see, why is no signal going to no signal's going to TikTok now. Okay, these are all the fun audio routing issues that we get to enjoy. So, but y'all feel free to chat if there. I mean, I know there's like 2 people, but feel free to chat. Talk about some stuff. hang out for a little bit before I go get my snack, and then we'll kickstart that live again. I think part of what helps on the other lives too is like just playing piano in the background, having music going. Like it just, I think it does help. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just make some changes. All right, let's see. So now let's go here. Make sure I update live info. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Live settings. Phone plugged in as well. All right. Speed test. Let's get the video up and running. Da 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 da. The way I feel when I'm with you. 24 megs is crazy. Okay. Got it. Advanced audio settings. Da, 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 da. All right, so now I just gotta make sure that dun, 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 dun. Check 1 2. It would be tragic for us to never see this through. I can get some music in the background too. Might help. So I don't feel like I'm driving myself insane.
Caught in this moment with you, I can't control it. Hey, the way I feel with you, love can be fragile. Oh,
Check.
moment, caught in this moment with you, I can't control it. Hey, the way I feel with you, love can be fragile. Hey, but baby, I'm broken without you. It would be tragic, hey, for us to never see this through.
Check. There we go. I see audio. I see audio. I see audio. All right, let me turn this up and make sure this comes through. Check 1, 2. Beautiful. Check 1, 2. Beautiful.
My crystal ball visions and in trauma on my mama. Put these words all in your ears and in a marinade.
All right, that's working. All right. All right. God damn. What a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. All right. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm absolutely losing it. Let's see. All right, I'm going to leave this up and running for a second, and then I'm going to kickstart TikTok again. And we'll, but I'm going to go get a snack first. So I'll be back in a minute.
Through all these barricades, but I feel like
All right, I'll be back.
can't wait for the day that I ain't worried about the decibels. Look at my account, I'm always worried about the decimals. Fearful of the future, need a suture just to tie up all the loose ends. But two ends when I tire of the drama. All my sentences, they end in commas. All my crystal ball visions and in trauma on my mama. Put these words all in your ears and in a marinade. So maybe one day I could break through all these barricades, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like you can find me in my palisade, made up of all the thoughts that I don't really wanna say. Cause when I put them out into the atmosphere, they explode, flipping like it's 6 games, so I go into X mode. This my final fantasy, pain is in my source code. Shit runs in the family, but I can find the source though. That cup is running over, so I drink until I'm full of it. If I say I'm dull to it, I'm full of shit, I'm prone to quit. If time is money, every single second feels like counterfeit. If you don't fix my problems, then I throw a fit, I'm full of shit, damn. But I already said that. Sometimes I fall off, but then I come back like a relapse. I might need some rehab. Addicted to the memories of all the times that we had. Try to see the blessings through the fence around my notepad. Open the gate to another fucking barricade. Maybe I should've stayed, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like but I feel like I've been fighting to get over, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like na, 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 na. Go ahead and bring it back. I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like I've been fighting to get over my fears, but I feel like I retrograde. I've been on this shit for so many years, but I feel like I can see the broken pieces. Tell me where the fucking pieces. Don't pretend that it's nothing. I can tell you're bluffing, babe. Don't you tell me that you need me. Take my hand, you're trying to read me. Stories like you're writing fiction. Ain't enough to stop the friction. I'm gone. I'm gone. Please don't hold me down. I'm off the shit that you're on. Jumping off the deep end, I felt it coming like the weekend. Hungry for the shit you feed me. We're better off, believe me, babe. I don't think that we could talk it out. You're heading north and now I'm heading south. I think that we just wanted different things, got different dreams. At least it's what it seems like. I'm gone. I don't wanna hold you down if you're off the shit that I'm on. My drop jaw, blank stare, my mind running out 1,000 miles an hour. I might take what's mine and make it out. When you walked in, I know you look back and I take it. Love you would just start, cause love is with a dream. But we're never waking from the sleep, yeah. You said I need you right there. No, no. Need you. When I close my eyes, you say I need you right there. Hey you, right there, the way you're moving is so damn unfair. You got me losing inhibitions by the hour. Now you have me lost within your power, yeah. I know they don't understand it. This isn't how they had it planned. But star-crossed love is against the world. Where you wanna go, just say the word, yeah. You say I need you right there.
All right.
Need you.
Let's see if we can't. See if we can get this back. Let's see if we can get this back up and running. Let's keep that background right there. All right, y'all, we're gonna try this again. Let's see if this see if this works. Let's get it. check something real quick before we do that. Okay, should still work. Oh, right. All right. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, y'all. We are back. We're back. We are live on all platforms. Let's see. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Let me double check over here. Make sure that we are up and running. Let's see. Beautiful, beautiful. Solo's in the building. What's up, Solo Goosey? Welcome into the stream. Burn Bros in the building. Notifications in here. Y'all, welcome back in. Welcome back in. Please do me a huge favor since we just restarted everything. King Mercy's in the building. What's up, King Mercy? Since we did a quick restart here, we had to fix a bunch of things and reroute everything. I need you to do me a huge favor and tap the screen like crazy. J-Star Limited in the building. What's up, J-Star? Welcome in. Tap the screen like crazy. Share out the live with a few people. Send in your heartbeat for the day. It really does help out the live. We've had to do all kinds of crazy stuff today, so definitely make sure y'all are tapping the screen, and let's get this live back up and running. Let's give it back up and running, y'all. J-Star, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate you tapping in. And if y'all are coming in for the first time as well, Burn Bro, appreciate you being back here as well. Rosemary's in the building. Rosemary, thanks for tapping in. If y'all are coming in for the first time, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're joining from, as well as if you make music, what kind of music you make. And we're going to get this live kick-started again. Is it Magazine? Magazine, thank you for joining the live stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Exactly's in the building. What's up, Exactly? Let's see. Let me get this moved right here. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Keith Caruth is in the building. Keith, thank you so much for tapping in. Exactly. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate y'all being here. Where are y'all from? Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you are joining from. Fawn is in the building. Fawn, thank you so much for tapping in. And if you happen to make music, let me know what kind of music you make, how long you've been making it. Cranberry J is in the chat as well. Cranberry J, how are you feeling today? Ronnie's in the building. I'm going to switch my piano. I do really like this piano. It is one of my favorite pianos. I do like it a lot. VR is in here. VR, thank you so much for joining the live stream as well. But I'm going to change to something nice and soft. This piano is just a bit, it's a bit in your face, which is fun sometimes. Sometimes I like a piano that's a little bit more in your face. But in this case, I want something like a little vibier. You know what I'm saying? No Erind in the building. Thank you so much for tapping. Oh yeah, that's nice. Isn't that great? That's beautiful. Come on, somebody. Come on. Let me add a little bit to that. Alex is in the building. Rico's in here. Welcome into the stream. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Share out the live with a few people, and then definitely make sure you send in your heartbeat for the day. It does really help out the stream. I would love to know where y'all are from. I see some new people coming in, some new faces. Mod on the mix, welcome in. Cuba's back in the building. Kyler's in here. Welcome in, Kyler. Appreciate you tapping in. Thanks for joining the stream. But yeah, if you want to, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're joining from. If you make music, let me know what kind of music that you make. Let me get a little compression on here. Here from VA, Burn Bros in the building from VA. Thank you so much for tapping in. Kazan, thank you so much for being here. The producer. What kind of music do you produce, Kazan? Let me know. Let me know. How's VA right now? It's been years and years and years and years since I've been through VA. What's it like? What's it like over there right now? Do you like it there? Are you enjoying it there? Are you trying to get out immediately? Let me get some compression. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sybil or Sib1's in the building. Sib1, Essex, Miss Essex, thank you so much for tapping into the stream. Thank you for being here. Let me know if y'all make music. If you happen to make music, let me know. I appreciate y'all tapping into the stream today. Let me know where y'all are joining from. For those of you who are just coming in for the first time, let me get this up and running. Beautiful. Luminous Breaths, welcome into the stream. Nice name, interesting name. There we go. That's more like it. That's more. That's more what I'm looking for. That's more what I'm looking for. Y'all definitely make sure y'all are tapping the screen. Brody's in the building. Is it Luckman? Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. I appreciate you being here. What are y'all up to today? Big Daddy Cole's in here. What's up, Big Daddy Cole? D-Mac's in here. What's up, D-Mac? Masalosan, am I saying that correctly? Thank you so much for joining the stream. What's up? What's up? What are y'all up to today? Welcome in, y'all. I would love to get into some consultations here in just a little bit too, but I just want to hang out for a little bit, chat it up, see what y'all are doing, see what y'all are up to, and we'll get into some music, hopefully some of y'all's music here in just a little bit as well. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Let me get this pushed right here just a tad. Beautiful, beautiful. Nightwolf UK's in the building. Derek, what's going on, Derek? Welcome into the stream, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Actually, let me send a message here really quick. Give me just one moment, y'all. We're figuring a whole lot of stuff. Trendsetter worldwide. Thank you so much for tapping in. Good to see you. We have been figuring out so many things today. It's been kind of a nightmare, but I'm so glad y'all are here. I appreciate you tapping in. Martin's in the building. What's up, Martin? Welcome into the stream. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Share out the live with a few people. If you wouldn't mind sending your heart me for the day, it does really help out the live stream quite a bit. Let's get this up and running. Joe is in the building. What's up, Joe? Martin, I appreciate you tapping into the stream today. Classical the Great, welcome into the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Give me one moment to update this. Da 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 do. Do. Let me know if there's any issues with sound. I've been rearranging a lot of stuff, so I'm hoping it's all right. Matt's in the building. What's up, Matt? Marco, thanks for tapping in. Let's get this right here, nice and low. HelloSky's in the building. What's up, HelloSky? Good to see you, man. It's so good to see a familiar face after this craziness we've been dealing with. Is it a Kempison? Am I saying that correctly? Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Okay, good. Glad it sounds good. Let me get this back over here. Beautiful Brooke is in the building. What's good? HelloSky. I hope you're doing amazing, man. Welcome in. If y'all are joining too, let me know where y'all are from. Joe Stacy's in the building. What's up, Joe Stacy? Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you make music, what kind of music that you make. I would love to get to chat to y'all, with y'all right here in the live, and also for y'all to be able to connect with some other people that might kind of work in the same space that you are, be able to collaborate and network as well. I think I've got everything back up and running on all of the apps. Adana, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live stream. Sinosicat Magic, a Filipino jazzy. Okay. Mangoes, peaches, and lime. Sweet Life. Beautiful name. Is it Danta or Dunta? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all being here. Is that music that you make? Michael, thanks for tapping in. Michael, thank you for joining the stream. Y'all keep sharing out the live. Make sure y'all liking the live as well. Hopefully everything is coming through clear. I'll double check on my phone really quick. Let's see. Boo. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. Oh, look, it looks like everything's working. Fantastic. Fantastic. Y'all, let me know where you're coming in from. Martin's in the building. Welcome in, y'all. We're going to get into some consultations here in just a little bit as well. So we'll just give it one more minute or another couple minutes. I'll explain the entire structure of the live stream and what we do here. Valley's in the building. Valley Shell, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you hopping in for a little bit as well. Yay. I wish my allergies didn't get. I would love to just be able to sing at night too, but my allergies get so freaking bad that I feel like I can't sing at all either. It's brutal. It'd be fun to even just like while we're warming up and getting things flowing to be able to just like mess around. Sandman's in the building, sing some songs, whatever. But I can't do it. Very, very Vinny's in the building. It's so nasally. I'm from Assen, Netherlands. I love to make music and tuning it to 432 hertz. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I haven't messed around with it yet. I hear a lot about it, and I've worked with some artists where we've kind of worked in that space a little bit, but I haven't just dove all the way in. I haven't dove all the way in messing around with that. So I'm very intrigued. Justin, thank you for tapping in. Justin Farrell, thank you for hopping in here. Y'all keep liking the live. Let's try to get it to 2,000 likes, y'all. Let's try to get it to 2,000 likes. And once again, if y'all do want to submit for a consultation, we're going to do that here in just a little bit. We'll open everything up. Go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there. Of course, you can stay here on TikTok or you can join our other platforms as well. But we'll get moving with some music, hopefully here in just a little bit as well. HelloSky in the building. We got HelloSky in the building. Oh my goodness. Let's go. We got HelloSky in the building. HelloSky, I'm going to wait for those emails to come in. Shout out to HelloSky. I love and appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that. We're going to get into some music here in just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. It's been a weird day. We've been dealing with so many different technical things and routing issues and so many weird things going on. Steph, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. So we're going to hopefully get into some music tonight. I'm just way later than I typically am because of all these random things that we're doing. So I'm hoping that things work themselves out in like the next few minutes and we can get everything moving. We got a back-to-back from the family in here. Once again, if y'all would like to, we're going to jump straight into the music. I don't want to wait around. I don't want to mess around. We're going to get straight into the music here. So if you would like to submit for a consultation, go to my profile, click on the link and click on Track Talk Submission. Or just click on, actually it just says submit here, I believe. Midnight Fury's in the building. It's so good to see you. Thanks for tapping in. Let me get HelloSky up here. Yes, you definitely can. All of the details are at my profile. Go to my profile and click on the link tree. All of the steps, you'll just be able to see them right there. Just follow those steps and you'll be ready to go. We got HelloSky. Let me get you up on the board with the ×2. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for sending these in. And let's get it rolling. Get it rolling. Da, 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 da. Music discussion. I was summoned. Welcome in and thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. We're about to listen to some music right now here. We're about to get into a back-to-back track from HelloSky, who's a phenomenal producer. Phenomenal producer. Okay. Let me double check a couple things here before we get into these songs, and then we'll be talking about some music in and out. You want to talk advances? We want to talk about advances, pros and cons of advances, what they are, what they mean, how they're structured. What are we talking? I see advances, and I immediately am thinking we're talking industry language here. Let's dive in. But yeah, we'll get into some y'all feel free to chat, comment, ask questions, stuff like that. We'll get into some details. We're gonna get into some music right now. We're gonna go back and forth. One thing I want y'all to be aware of too, just because of some of the limitations of TikTok, we do have to Kyle Grace, welcome in. Good to see you, Kyle. We do have to stop the track every about 60 seconds or so. So y'all are gonna hear me pause things and talk about them. You're gonna hear me chop some things up and then we'll get back into it. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. That is just one of the only ways. Kyle, thank you so much for the heart me. It is one of the only ways that I can maintain the stream on this particular platform. So we are gonna be chopping through some things. We are going to listen to the songs multiple times. Go to my profile, and then click on the link tree. You'll be able to see everything right there, Kyle. It's all set up. Actually, the line is not up right now. The line is up right now. Now it is up. Now the line is current. We got Hello Sky, Mikhail, Kev, Monty, and 24 Leak up on the board, ready to go. So if you would like to submit, go to my profile, click on the link, and you'll see everything that you need right there. We're about to kickstart the music, y'all. About to kickstart the music. Those defo not advances make me want to cry. We shall stay away from advances today. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. And everyone said we agree. Don't even get me started, Sky. I'll have to message our mod group or something like that. I have been suppressed from, as you can probably see by the numbers, I've been suppressed from the algorithm for the last week straight. I get a warning every single live stream saying that that's unoriginal content and that they are blocking me from the For You page and they are limiting my exposure. So I'm trying to figure that out. We tried a live stream earlier tonight where we had no music audio going to TikTok and it was only going to other platforms. We only had my mic going to TikTok and that didn't work. There was nobody here and nobody talking and it was boring and bland and it was awkward and weird. And so I am bringing the audio back. But I'm figuring that the only way for them to not knock me for unoriginal content, which basically means I'm sitting here and I listen to your song for 5 minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm not saying anything because I'm trying to respect your song. And I'm trying to I'm trying to just let it play so you can actually hear it. And I think basically me doing that is like reactive content and it's unoriginal. So basically I can't do that and I have to be annoying and I have to step on y'all's toes all the time and I have to be weird. And Oliver, thanks for joining. And I have to interrupt all the time, which I do after that usually. But now I have to figure it out now. David, thank you so much. If it's David, I appreciate you hopping in and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, it's a nightmare. I've been dealing with so much with I've spent like 3 or 4 hours today just dealing with audio routing, just dealing with trying to figure out the live stream. Of course, there's no way that we could just do it the same way we've done it for 3 years and everything just be all right. We are constantly dealing with issues. Unfortunately, it was really... Well, it's like, dude, it's not even copyright. I mean, I guess it partially is. It's not even necessarily copyright. It's just they want people doing stuff, I guess. And I am typically, we talk a lot. The whole live stream is called Track Talk. But when I'm listening to an artist's song or like doing a consultation, like we're about to get into now, I'm doing a consultation. I make sure that I'm not talking so that I can hear their song and that we're really, getting into the details of it. But it's giving me so many issues. We're talking about artist songs, and we're about to actually dive into a consultation for an artist. So we're going to get this producer right here in the chat, Hello Sky, phenomenal producer. We're about to dive into 2 of their songs. We're going to get into production structure and mix and things like that. They're really talented, so we're about to dive into it, and y'all need to make sure y'all are following Hello Sky. That's what we're about to talk about. We're about to talk about their songs, so y'all feel free to chime in. And then in between songs, y'all feel free to bring up subjects, ask questions, get into some details of some stuff we talk about a lot here. So definitely feel free to just plug in, enjoy the community, enjoy the chat, share it out with a couple people, like the live, all that fun stuff. We'll get into it. All right, we got Hello Sky. And I think you commented something earlier, so let me double check. And I apologize for the allergies, y'all. It's brutal. No matter what I do, it's just absolutely crazy. Let me see. What did he say? Lost is almost finished, but Space Dancer is just started. All right, let's run through Lost first. I was just going back through the chat. But y'all, please make sure y'all are tapping the screen. We had to do a big reset here to figure some stuff out. Yeah, right. It's so brutal. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy, Hello Sky. I mean, I'm doing everything. I'm taking my stuff. I'm doing neti pots once or twice a day at least. I'm doing everything, man. And it does not let up. Usually just kicks in at like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., 8 p.m. It just kicks into my nose, shuts completely. Okay. Let's get into it. Once again, y'all, let me give a quick spiel before we get into it, y'all. So thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate y'all being here. If you've never been here before, welcome to Track Talk. What we do here are 20 to 30 minute long form detailed consultations on the structure of your music and what you do creatively. We are going to dive into the mix and master, production elements, sound design, lyric and song structure. This is not a quick review. There is no trash or pass. There's no ratings. There's no polls. This is a deep dive into the structure of your music solely. We are just here to offer specific, practical, and actionable feedback on the structure of your music and give it a professional second set of ears. Mystic is in the building. What's up, Mystic? Thank you so much for tapping in. For those of you who don't know, my name is Torvik. I'm a full-time audio engineer, producer, and session musician. It's what I do for a living. I've done that for 13 plus years. I'm also a classically trained pianist. So a lot of the structure and the format of this live stream is just to offer tools and tips and advice that would potentially help you polish and improve on what you're doing. And if anything else, just show some love and support to the creative decisions that you're making so that we can hopefully build and grow what we're doing together. So that is the goal of this live stream. That is the structure of it. Like I said, these are not quick. They're not free. They're not fast. They are a long form detailed consultation. So if you are interested in that service, just go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there in order to submit and get yourself up on the board and in line. Vita, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here so much. Yeah, once again, if y'all want to submit, go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything you need right there. All right, let's go. This is HelloSky. We're about to do a back-to-back, so we're going to get into 2 songs right here. Let's dive in. If you're in the chat over on TikTok, definitely make sure that you are liking the live, share out the live with a few people, and don't forget to send your heartbeat for the day. It does really help out the live stream. Let's get into Lost first. Let me get this downloaded. He said, I'm working on these 2 tracks. Lost is almost done, and Space Dancer is 2 days old. Tell me what you think. Let's get into it, man. I'm gonna have a hard time. Simply Bogies, welcome in. I'm gonna have a hard time not just letting this stuff play through. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that. Welcome in. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here. Retracks back in the building. Welcome back, Retrack. We got noise again. Let's get it. I'll just try to talk over it a little bit and just mention what's going on. But I hate it because I feel like it's so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. This is gonna be every 15 seconds. Fantastic character. What great tone you have. Like I feel so stupid. TikTok, I love you. TikTok, you're such a great platform. And TikTok, you make it easy for people to succeed. You make it very easy for people to succeed. It's driving me nuts, dude. It's driving me nuts. All right, I don't know. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. Jack, welcome in. Got a brand new song from my band. Would love for a review. Yeah, if you want to deep dive, go look at the full structure of the live stream. These are long form consultations. Each song, Jesus Christ, each consultation, is about 30 minutes long. Bro's chatting up TikTok. TikTok, we love you. I appreciate you. You're phenomenal. I have to suck up to the TikTok algorithm gods, otherwise nothing happens. Flocos, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for tapping in. If you do want to submit, y'all go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there to submit for a consultation. But let's keep this running. I do have to be interruptive with these songs, otherwise TikTok shuts everything down. So it's going to be annoying, but we'll make it happen. You gotta let me know too. HelloSky. I'm actually gonna just chop through it as we normally do, just because it's probably gonna be the easiest way to do it. That's gonna be the easiest way for me to kind of format what's going on here. Is that your vocal samples in the background? I know you have been working a lot at building out your own vocal samples utilizing your voice. Emmanuel, welcome in. Let me know if that's what I'm hearing in the background as well. Okay, simply just double check. I think I got that 5. I'm gonna double check here in a second, but please read through all the details of that form when you go to the submission form right there. Read it from top to bottom so that I make sure that you have all of those details. I think that's a partial submission, so I do want to make sure that I get all those details to you. So read through top to bottom, and then send your email to the email that's at the top. Yeah. Please read through it all. People come in and they just read through. I'm like, please. These are long breakdowns. It's a paid service. I want to make sure that it's really clear, and I wrote all the details, so it was. So yeah, definitely double check it. It is a 10-min to get on, so I want to make sure that that's clear, and then I can get you online with everyone else. In fact, I think you might skip a lot of the people online that aren't here from earlier, so you might get a little bit of a head up when you do submit. Baby Blue's in the building. What's up, Baby Blue? These are not HelloSky's vocals. These are a sample. Okay, sounds good. I got you. I thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Gosh, beautiful. Great tone, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Vibey. Where did you get the vocal chops? Get a nice like natural pump too. You're not really do you have a phantom sidechain or just a pumping plugin that's creating the background movement in the pads and the vocal sample there, because it's not chained to the kick. It's either just like a phantom sidechain or had it for a while. It's not, the whole movement though is really really nice. It's either like a phantom chain or just like a one knob pumper or something like that in the background. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Subtle little dip, nice little duck underneath everything. What's up, Adam Zachary? Welcome in. We got another Sky in here. Welcome in, Sky. Smooth. Always so smooth, man. Always so smooth. You know I had to stop by before I go to sleep, by the way. I'm going to send you something. Something now. Something not for a song or something now? Or, oh, something not. Baby Blue, that's crazy, crazy, crazy love. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Welcome from Argentina. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I appreciate that. Baby Blue, that's so much love. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. That means a lot. Sky, thank you for the follow. That means a lot. Thank you, Baby Blue. I appreciate that. Hello, Sky. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So smooth. It's the E minor. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Subtle swell, the trumpets in the background there. Yeah, that's one of the things I was actually gonna say, Sky, is on your like what I'll call the hook of this part of the production here. Outside of your interludes, I would love to swell these mids a little bit right here. It's beautiful. It's so open. It's so airy. There's so much great movement here. But I would love to inflate those mids just a little bit with something like you said right there, like some like synth strings in the background that kind of ebb and flow and move. Some, you know, cellos in the background would be beautiful. Y'all, show some love. Show some love. Show some love. That is HelloSky. 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 An amazing, amazing producer. Let's stick on the song. Normally with the back-to-back on a different artist, I would go back-to-back and go straight through. For yours, since I know your work very, very well, we can go song by song. So on this one, we'll just talk about some like specific little targeted things. This is where we can fully just chop through it and get through it without me interrupting too much, or I will be interrupting, but I won't be doing it over the song as much. We could stop and talk about a few things. But that's actually one of the few things that I feel like could help the structure of this production, would just be bringing in like one element that kind of swells the mids between like 800 and 3000 hertz, like right there in the middle, to give it some life, give it some warmth. Because right now, everything that I hear, every single thing that I hear in here, sampling movement, subtle side chains, just dark filter percussion, everything sounds beautiful. I love it. I'm such a fan. I don't think you really need to change or adjust anything that you have here so far. Subtle side chains, subtle swing to your like hats and snare. It's very, very fine-tuned. You've done a beautiful job with it already, man. Beautiful, beautiful job. The only thing that I want is like on what you would perceive as your hook versus your interludes or your lower like verses to the song. When everything is there, I think my brain wants like one little like smooth, slow attack swell of a pad or a string to fill out those mids, to give it some warmth and give it some texture and character in there. Beyond that, man, it's really nice. Let's run it from the top and let's get into a couple details here. Love the Foley, love the movement in the background. Honestly, these the TikTok rules will probably help me be a little bit more concise, because I'm not just gonna keep playing things if I don't have to. I'll just like chop through some things, go to the direct part. It'll probably help me be a little bit faster. It'll probably help me be a little bit faster. Okay, and then really quick, I think I got. Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You're picking it up. Let me go ahead. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and get. I think is it Bogey? Bogey, hop in the chat. I want to see. I want to make sure I get the right name on here really quick. I've got you, and I'm going to get you up on the board. Simply Bogey. Yep, I got you. I'm going to put Simply on there. Simply, I got you. Thank you so much for the submission. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, let's get into it. Like, maybe, yeah, exactly like you said. Maybe getting into. Let's get it right there. Yeah, I think the string swells, like for me, like I love the idea of like a modulated, almost a pad, but like a modulated synth string in the background that gives you the like the swells, very slow attack. So it really introduces the late, gives you this really warm wash of like new mid information in the mix. And then like a counter melody. I think there's a piano plucking in the background a little bit, maybe a counter to that. I think would be really nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay, let's run it. I think we're on the same page. I think we're on the same page with what we're imagining here. So let's chop through it. Let's get into some details. We'll go with the B section there too. Just a quick reminder as well. Simply, I got you up on the board. You're ready to go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Yep, you're ready to go. I got you up on the board. If you want to see the board, it's on the other platforms. But if you want to submit, go to my profile, click on the link, and then just follow all of the details right there. Do me a huge favor, y'all. We did have to reset and do a bunch of different stuff here. So if you could do me a huge favor and tap the screen and share out the live with a few people just so we can wake things up again, I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. But let's get into it. I love this. That's not the same piano. It almost sounds like the same piano. It's not the same piano, I don't think. But it's a really, really nice warm tone. Send another 10 instead of 5, hoping 15. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just double check. I got everything here. Definitely. Definitely. Let me see. Yeah, beautiful. Sorry, I got the wrong number up there. Let me push you forward. You'll be after Hello Sky. And the line should be current. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Boom. All right, let's keep it going. Keep it going. Should be updated. Beautiful. It's a simple grand with a bloom effect. I can't talk, y'all. Bloom effect. It's been a rough day. Bloom effect plugin. All right, the login. Yeah, from Ruro here. It's a beautiful song. It really is. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah, I love the texture with the the sevenths on there too. That F sharp is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. It's a beautiful tone. I love it a lot, man. Really, really well done. All right, let's where'd my track go? Let's get back into it. Hopefully the live stream just goes as normal tomorrow. Hopefully it goes as normal tomorrow. Did your I'm assuming most of the processing on this vocal you did on there, like just because of the timing of the delays and stuff like that? Did it come pretty wet, or is it a pretty dry sample initially? The processing on this background sample, Elliot, welcome in. This background piano is beautifully done. I believe the piano is original. The vocal is a sample. In the background, but Hello Sky, you did everything. It's dry. The processing is gorgeous. It's so wet. There's so much ambiance. There's so much movement. It's beautifully done, man. Beautifully done. Yeah, Hello Sky. If you haven't heard Hello Sky stuff before, definitely go check out his music on platforms. It's really well done. If you like lo-fi, you like lo-fi house, EDM, low fidelity stuff, like you're gonna love his work. It's one of the family, one of the OGs here in this live stream as well. Been here for years. We absolutely love Hello Sky. Go check out their other stuff. They're amazing. Elliot, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you being here. Welcome into the live stream. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you find it a good place to be on this beautiful Wednesday night. Dry, it's not very quality, but I think it's on purpose for the singer. Yeah, I like that. I like that it feels a little bit more like singing through a telephone kind of a vibe. Obviously, the way that you filtered out and kind of wetted it up, it gives it a lot. From Devin recognize you from back in the. Wait, have you been here before, Simple Bogey? Am I not recognizing the name? Maybe I'm not recognizing the name. The in and outs of producing is intriguing. I'm always in front of the mic. It's a different world. It's kind of a different never been here, but 1,000% recognize Sky. Okay, that's sick. I love that. You've probably seen Sky bounce around between some different live streams and reviewers and like stuff like that over here on TikTok. It makes sense. I was like, wait, how like two worlds colliding? I was like, wait, you have been here, but I think I just saw you follow, or what? I don't know. I was getting confused for a second, but I'm so glad you're here. It is different. It is a different world. There's so many lives, dude. There's literally hundreds of them at this point. It is a different world being in front of the mic. In fact, HelloSky is getting more familiar with this as he's been tracking more of his own vocals and more of his own samples. In this case, in this song, it's not, but I've heard a lot of his 100% retrack, the goat of lo-fi. He's been tracking a lot more of his own vocal. HelloSky is so talented. He's an incredible musician, great composer and producer. He's an amazing vocalist as well. He maybe is a little more shy about it, but he's an incredible vocalist. And just man, fire musician all the way around. It is a different world. Like that's something else to be familiar with. It's a different language around a lot of what you're doing. But I recommend to anybody. So like if you're going to live in like the three worlds of being like a producer, being an engineer, and being an artist, I encourage every artist to learn the language behind being a producer and being an engineer. I recommend every engineer learn the language about being an artist and a producer, and vice versa, all the way around the board. I really feel like it's so beneficial. Some of the best producers in the world are also great musicians and artists and great vocalists and writers and stuff like that. You'll see a lot of the best people in the world that can do a lot of different things because they understand the world surrounding and the language around it. You're going to be way more prolific at your craft if you understand the other sides of it. So even if you're like only an artist and a vocalist, learn what it means to produce and engineer. And I promise you, you will be more sought after and you'll be way more valuable in the industry. All right, let's keep this going. Definitely am shy when it comes to singing. It makes sense, man. So like here, if you're kind of treating this as like your hook structure here, this is where I want to fill out those mids a little bit more. I want some like lower, like you have beautiful higher piano melodies, like we're talking about with the 7 over the top. You have beautiful piano melodies over the top, but I definitely want to hear that swell, like we already talked about, strings kind of in the middle there, and then a counter melody to the piano maybe that you have. But I on these sections right here, that's where I really want to fill those out. Because that's the only place that you're like missing any energy at all. That's really the only place that you're missing any energy and filling have any parts that need to be filled out and inflated just a little bit. Wait, hold on. Let me catch up here really quick. Just let me know if you got it. No way. JR, are you serious? You do not have to do that. You do not have to do that. Man, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means more than you know. Genuinely means more than you know. Thank you so much for that. I need everybody, all 11, 12 of you that are in this chat, please go follow Baby Blue. Please go follow Baby Blue. Show some love and support. Drop some love in the chat for Baby Blue. Just, that's crazy. So incredibly generous. And please, the next time that you hop in as well, let me know if we can get another song on the board for you or help you out in any way. Genuinely appreciate that more than you can understand. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's crazy. Everybody in here, please show some love to Baby Blue that's right here in the chat. Jaya, love and appreciate you. That means more than you know. More than you know. Yeah, anything that we can do, please let me know. Anything that we can do. If you want to throw a song up on the board, no questions asked, I got you. No questions asked, I got you. Throw it up there. Whatever you need, please let me know. Van's in the building. Van, it has been a while. If you want to see the line, go to my profile, click on the link, and then all of the steps and everything are right there. All the steps are right there. That's where you can check the line on the other platforms and everything as well. Yeah, shout out to Baby Blue. Crazy. Yeah, it feels empty even though things are bouncing around. Yeah, exactly. It needs that warmth right there in the middle. Thank you so much, Van. I appreciate it. It's been a day, so I'm glad I'm looking good. I appreciate you. It's been a day. Baby Blue, you don't do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Please let me know if we can get stuff on the board get your music played, support you in any way, please let us know. Please let us know. That's a crazy amount of love. Crazy amount of love. I genuinely appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right, let me get into this next little section with Hello Sky, Baby Blue. Crazy. Please let us know if we can help you in any way. I appreciate that a lot. You could probably still move with a little bit of the same pumping with some strings in the background, especially if you go like a little, you know what would probably sound good would be like a filtered down, like, you know, the old Korg. If I can trade some stuff out of the studio, I want to get me an old like 1988 Korg M1. I don't know if y'all remember the Korg M1. I really want to get one. It's actually the most, it's the best selling synth in the world. I want to get one. Anyways, 1988 synth. It's so good. I love it. I've played on a couple of them. It's just a brilliant machine. It is the sound of the early 90s. It's the sound of the late 80s and early 90s. It was everywhere. Everyone had them. They're phenomenal. Anyways, it would be nice to have some of like those like kind of like cheesy like 90s R&B filtered strings in the background, but then just tuck them way back with a lot of reflection with a little bit of the same like pump and swell and movement underneath. Back to Marco uses that. Let's go. It's literally it's the highest selling synth out there. It sold them. I think they sold like 250,000 of them or something crazy, which for synths is nuts. They're crazy. I really want to get my hands on one. Could I send an exclusive to play for Kyle Hume? Yeah, of course, Carrie. I'm 100%. Yeah, if anybody wants to submit, go to my profile, click on the link. Everything's right there. But yeah, let's get a little deeper into this. But yeah, I think something that's like a filter, because I still want to keep it kind of lo-fi. So you know what I'm thinking? Like, let me. I'm gonna switch out this piano right here, and I'm gonna keep the one that I have, and I'll show you. Actually, I have an M1 plugin. So until I get the real synth, which will hopefully happen sometime in the not too distant future, ideally. Where do I got the Korg M1? Where do I got it on here? And I can show you kind of exactly what I'm talking about, just since we're already here. Korg MS-20. Nope. We want M1. Boom, right here. Korg M1. Okay, I'll throw it up on the other platform if you want to jump over to Red. I'll throw it up there so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to go to Program and Browser. We're going to go to Strings. Boom. And let's switch here. Hey, thank you so much, Baby Blue. All love from this end. I was there back in the 80s and 90s, man. It was in every studio, using every single. No, literally, Van. That's what I'm saying. That's like, it's so crazy that I don't have one. I have this. Y'all can see this one. Whoops, breaking stuff. This was really widely used too. That's an old Korg Triton LE. That was another really popular, like late 80s, some of the early 2000s, but like, I'm sorry, not late 80s, late 90s, early 2000s, like workstation synthesizer. That Korg Triton LE is one of the first synths that I ever had. I actually didn't have it for a while, and I got it back. It was like put in storage somewhere, and I got it back. I need to actually open it up and work on one of the outputs. But anyways, I love that old thing. But those like old workstation synths that were like the early sampling synths, they had, not sampling synths, but they had a lot of built-in, they had like several, 50 megabytes of samples, which was huge. That was huge for the time because they weren't super, super high quality samples. But there was one of the first instruments where a lot of the samples were like actually pretty usable. Like they sounded more like real instruments. So they were a little bit more usable in like modern pop and R&B and stuff like that, which was, pretty rare. The early like EMU Proteus units, those were some of those early ones in the late 80s as well that had like higher quality like orchestral samples and brass samples and stuff like that. But it wasn't super common. So the M1 was a beast. It was a beast with stuff like that. It was really, really good. So we don't need that. But I want some of the bad sound. I don't want the good sounding stuff. I want the bad sounding stuff. Yeah, like... you do hot work on your piano audio chips or just replacing them? Right now it's just the output, so I think I just need to replace hoping, because I have a dead output on the Triton. So I just need to solder in probably a new output. Or it's actually just a bad lead on one of them. I think it's not sending hot enough audio. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the chips because everything else plays fine. In fact, if I just change If I just change outputs when I run it, it's fine. Or I can only record mono, but it's way better in stereo. So on that, I think I just need to change the output. But on the Poly D, I need to replace the rocker switch on the Poly D. The distortion circuitry broke the rocker switch, and on that, I actually need to solder in a new switch. I need to solder in a fresh switch on that one. Thank you so much for the roses, and thank you, Freebird. Hey, thank you for the heart me as well. I appreciate that so much. Thank y'all for the love. Y'all have been so incredibly kind. I appreciate you a lot. Um, yo, small. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Thank y'all so much for the love. Holy Zoo, Holy Zoo, Freebird. Hey, thanks for tapping in. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let me see some things. A small pivot band used to be called Secret. Got you. Because we used to put it behind guitar. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the hand heart. Carrie M. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the TikTok. Thank you for the live. Thank you for the gifts, man. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. I appreciate that so much. Okay, let me get a little bit deeper into this record. Okay, oh yeah, I want to go over the strings. These are crazy, but we got to find some shitty strings. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Not that, not that. That's not what. Yeah, like these. Thank you for the hand heart. I appreciate you so much, Carrie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's get back out of here. So we're gonna enter this, and then here's kind of what I'm imagining, right? Is we take this, I'm gonna add a little bit more verb, and I'm gonna filter down. So what I'll do is we'll just do I'm gonna do a really basic filter on here. Let's go with the vintage filter. The air vintage filter does the job. And then in your case, you know, you could do this obviously in the way that you already are. In my case, just to keep it. Thank you so much, Freebird. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate it so much. So I'm kind of there's the 7. I'm hitting the B on the top. You get a little bit of the 7 in there. Thank you for the hi bear. I appreciate you so much, Freebird. It's good to see you in here. We could even filter this down a little bit more, and it's not going to match tempo necessarily. You're hearing an airy, modulated, low pass type of exactly. It's just giving it like a little bit of like depth, and you still have this kind of string effect. You could open up that filter a little bit more to make this feel maybe a little bit more. And then we can bring this output down, and then let me kind of get back into your, whoops, Jesus. So now, but Drake, thank you so. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all want to submit, go to my profile, click on the link. You'll see everything that you need right there. I'm going to lower the cutoff just a little bit and raise this output. And then I want to hear this bring into the hook again right here. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me bring in. So right here, bring it in. Let's lock it in. What are we doing? And I'm actually gonna go a little. Brittany, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Let me go a little harder on the pump too. Let's push the pump. Push the pump. And then we're gonna go. I'll go ahead and lock in that BPM over here too. I'm at 70 CX. So I don't want to mess up my session here though. So let's do this. Let's add it way over here. Let's add a new BPM past this point. And you said 82, right? 82. Your kid, I did hear it. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought something broke in the kitchen. That's so funny. I was like, what the hell? I don't think any of y'all heard that, but it did throw me off for a second. I was like, what the hell? Who dat tie tie? Thanks for tapping in. 82. Okay, beautiful. So now we should get this beautiful right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring this forward just a hair. I gave it a little bit more of a push, a little bit more of a push, so a little bit more pump, so it matches more of what you had. And I'll follow it with a little bit of a deeper verb. We got this. No, we got this. We got this goddamn egg carton, this plastic HEB egg carton on the ground in the kitchen because I think the recycling's full. So it's just this plastic, and they're just the noisiest egg carton in the world. So I did it earlier. I was walking through the kitchen and I accidentally kicked it. And it was, I don't know why, it was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. It sounded like lightning went off in there or something. It was crazy. And then it was like such a loud sound. And then just now, Libby's over there in the kitchen, and I guess she just kicked it. And so all of a sudden, I just heard this other big crash again. I was like, what the hell's going on in there? God, this stupid egg carton. He used to take the fucking recycle. I do. All right. It scared me so bad when he did it, and it scared myself again just now. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, let's get to this. Let's get to this right here. Let's get to this transition. So here, pump. It can go even farther, actually. I'm gonna open up the filter more. I was like, I didn't think it could. Exactly. It's like, you better fucking recycle. I'm gonna open up the filter a little bit more. I feel like it can handle a little bit more mids right there. There's definitely space for it. I'm gonna back it up. It's like a little too hot. Definitely, like, without it, you hear how it like opens up a little bit more. I do think it definitely adds a bit. You could even modulate this a little bit too, right? You could have this kind of shift a little bit, like you could automate those filters or just have some like loose modulation on that to allow that filter to kind of move and morph a little bit. There's some ways, obviously, you could really simply create some movement and some morphing there, like a classic synthy string 90s pad that just kicks in and gives it a little bit of like, I really love this warmth. Something like that. That in the middle of the mix, to me, just like it just warms up the whole thing. Honestly, it's the only thing that I feel like I've noticed right now, outside of you just countering that with another counter melody. Let me skip into this last section over here. This is beautiful. We gotta get into your other track too. If you want to see the line, go to my profile, click on the link. All the details are right there. Just go to the Red app. You'll see everything right there. It should be up. No, I'm on the DAW. It is up now. Sorry. It's up now. Line should be current, as far as I know, but let me just double check. Let me see. Give me a sec and just double check over here real quick. Got you, Carrie. So Carrie, let me get you in line. And then we'll get into this next section. I appreciate you so much, Carrie. Thanks for sending that in. Yeah, okay. Line is current. Line should be exactly what it is now. All right, let's get into this last section right here. But yeah, to me, on this particular track, is others pretty straightforward, 4 on the floor? Okay, perfect. On this particular track, to me, that's it. So you kind of like, that's kind of like your main lead in the back, right? That to me is kind of like your main progression. There's like another little bit of movement in there. Obviously, the piano tinkers around a little bit, but like I think your main lead is kind of that line, and then you have you have your vocal samples and stuff. But I would love to hear a counter to that. So yeah, Like I would love like another counter, right? So if you start with, or whoops, and you can just counter it with like another like, really like low decay synth pluck in the background that gives you some openness, really reverberated or whatever. So let's see here real quick. Don't do that. Because you have a starting line, dun dun dun. So having the counter, boom boom boom, ba dun dun dun, boom boom boom, da dun boom da dun, boom boom boom, da dun. Yeah, so some little, what if you had a little, some jazz? It's all jazz. There are no accidents. It's nice, man. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it would be fun to just kind of have a little bit of a call and response, a little bit of an echo to your early lines. Starting here. Just kind of sits in the background. It's just like tucked back into the structure. I think something that I think sound design my brain wants to hear would be obviously not a piano as a call right there or as a response right there, but something close. So like I almost wonder if like a really dark like CP 200 or like a CP 80, like a electric piano, but really filtered down, just like you have the piano, like a really filtered down, plucky, tiny piano, like tiny, like with tines, I mean, piano in the background that's like filtered down. It's really like short and plucky and staccato, but still really wet at the same time. You still have like a plate reverb on there filtered out, and some space and delays and stuff like that, but mirroring what the piano is doing and some of the sound design. So it's not too separate from the piano. It just feels like the piano with a different tone kind of popping around in the background. To me, that'd be really interesting. Dude, this is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job. It's so nice. It's so incredibly, incredibly beautifully done. Let's get straight into this next song of a plugin called Sleepy Keys that'll work perfectly for it. Gorgeous, beautiful. I can't wait to hear. Man. You gotta get on releasing some more stuff. I know you just put out an album not that long ago, or an EP not that long ago. Please go check it out, y'all. Please go check it out. Stream it. Go run up the numbers. This is a very talented producer here. Let's get into your second track here, and then we'll move on. But you're so incredibly talented, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful record. This is Space Dancer. So this one is 2 days old. So this is a little bit fresher, and I'll move a little bit quicker through this one. But once again, y'all, if you do want to submit, go to my profile, click on the link, just read through and follow all the steps here. We'll get you up on the board, ready to go. If you want to see the line, the board, all that fun stuff, then definitely just tap in on the other platforms. You'll see everything that you need. The line is always up on the red and purple apps. Carrie, I appreciate that they had two songs. So they got, that's why I always recommend that y'all check the line. Always recommend it because the line is always up. It's always current. You can always see where you're at. So definitely keep your eye on the line. You can open it up on another tab or something like that. That way you can keep it up. But yeah, they had two songs in a row, and then we got you, and then I think Carrie after that. But the board is also modular, so people will come in, people will skip, they'll move forward. So that's why I always recommend keep your eye on the other platforms. That way you can always keep that ready to go. All right, let's get this to the downloads right here. We got Space Dancer, but I'm trying to move it at a decent pace too. Most of y'all know I take a long time, just by default of the amount of detail that we really go through. Just gotta know. Yeah, no, you're good. No problem at all. All right, Space Dancer by HelloSky. Please tap in with HelloSky.
I have received word of a strange invention. What it can do with AIDS and spike terror.
Your music's so pretty, HelloSky. It's pretty. I like it. Even your sad music makes me feel happy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, even like this isn't sad at all, but like even your like dark, melancholy, lo-fi stuff, I just feel so good. It's just good processing. It's good production structure. I love it. Dude, of course. Got you, Carrie. I appreciate you. B flat major. You said you just made this like two days ago? Carrie, let me get you loaded up here. Let's see. Got you, man. I appreciate you so much. So Bogey, just to keep in mind, the board is moving around a little bit, so just keep your eye on it. Yeah. This is like a commercial, and I mean this in a good way. Like, this is a commercial song. This needs to be selling something. This needs to be selling something. Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, why do I feel like that you need to be selling something with this? Yeah, Dan the Band, thanks for tapping in. Yeah, you gotta be, I don't know, you need to start a supplement company. I don't know, you need to start selling, I don't know, diabetes medication, something. We gotta get something on this, man. Send this to Pfizer, bro. Let's go. Johnson & Johnson is calling, man. I made this all in a good way too. I'm not saying it's like cheesy. It just has such a good commercial structure to it. It's so open, it's so simple, it's so bright and airy that it's just made for it, man. It's made for it. I do music for ads. This kind of thing is cool. Positive. Exactly. It's just like one of those like really straight line. If you were in love when it has mesothelioma, it's crazy. It's great. No, literally, man. That's exactly what I'm hearing. There's a golden retriever running in the background. Someone just finally kicked their depression for the first time in 27 years, and they're running in the background of a commercial. That's so funny. Some 64-year-old guy with his sweatshirt tied around his neck, about to get on his yacht. It's beautiful. What I'm seeing is a beautiful commercial. It's a beautiful commercial. Shout out to medical ads. Am I right? It really is well done. It's really well done. So straightforward, so linear. Talk to your doctor. I need to add your song too, because I have. Wait, I don't know if I still have them on here. Yeah, I still have these. Literally, dude. This is the one that I used to play as a joke. That used to be the one that I would play on my soundboard as a joke when we were talking about this stuff. It's so funny. Sorry, that's different. That's a different world. Sorry, it's just cracking me up. This is so much better. I'm telling you, man, you just need the right rep. You just need the right rep to see this, and you're golden. You know what I'm saying? You just need the right publisher, the right agent to see this, and you're out of here. You got 15 grand in your pocket for a 3-month contract. License it out. Let's go. It really is well done. All jokes aside. Yep. I really like the move to the G minor too. Even like, with the filters and stuff in the background too. That move to the G minor is such a warm transition right there. I love it. Side effects may include. Leah did also sing over. That's killing me, man. It's good to me. It's too late. It's too late, y'all. It's too late. It's taking a beautiful, like, chill house track and making it feel like a drug commercial, but it's still so funny and it's still well done. Hey, a check is a check, HelloSky. A check is a check. We do not distinguish or we do not discriminate against checks. Side effects always include, literally, I know it's like side includes like raging diarrhea. Like, what the hell? I don't want that. Like, I have an achy elbow, but I don't want just like horrible other side effects. Like, I'm a little achy, but I'll be fine. You'll get way more than from streaming. That's 100%, 100%. If you're able to get your foot in the door with sync, even low level commercial placements will be, let's say like $500-600, which is going to be like 200,000 streams. And most people aren't getting 200,000 streams, 300,000 streams. So even like a low level commercial placement for like something really chill that's in like the background of a party scene on a TV show on Tubi is still going to be better than most people are ever going to get on streaming, unless you're just going crazy on streaming. And if you're going crazy on streaming, then your commercial placements are going to be far higher anyways, right? So commercial placements are still, that's where a lot of people still make their money. That's a world I really want to do more work in. I've got connected with a guy, and he's just very passive about it. And so it's like there's a couple people that I've done some stuff with, and I've tracked vocals for them, I've written for them, and the for the potential of getting some commercial movement and stuff like that. But it's just still it's still such a shot in the dark. It's a numbers game, and they're really passive, and so they're not putting numbers out, and that makes it challenging. Sync is a numbers game. You gotta get a lot of darts on the board. Yeah. I just need to cold blast stuff out there to a bunch of different publishers and just see what happens. Dude, you know what you should do? You know what you should do, Sky, is you should, I don't know if you should do this. Maybe you shouldn't do this, but maybe you should. You should, because like, here's the thing that I recommend for so many people when they're trying to get their foot in the door in the sync spaces is trying to get your music in the environment that you want to place. Like for some people that like I've worked with before and some other people that we've talked about this stuff in depth of like, hey, if you want to score, start putting your score over like famous movie scenes and stuff like that. So people, even like agents and publishers and people that are looking for music, people that are out there scouting for music, and other people that are actually in that space that are on social media and they're looking at music and they're listening for people on there, they can actually visualize your stuff in that space, right? So we talk about stuff like that all the time. I'm kind of curious if you could somehow like either do this yourself or work with some people that do stuff like this and create like a fake commercial, like a parody commercial. Create like a parody commercial, but put your song to it. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that so much. Create a fake, like funny commercial. Because here's the thing. The potential for that skit or that thing to go viral is super high. If you just exaggerate it like crazy, Retrack, thank you for the heartbeat as well. You exaggerate it like crazy. Like we're talking about the side effects. We're talking about all the things that go wrong, right? And whatever. Like if you created like a fake commercial, but then you put your song to it and that gets millions of views, and your song used as a sound also is getting millions and millions of views, the translation, at least partially, is going to go to streams once the track is actually released to platforms, and by default, goodness gracious, might also give you more exposure for your ability to actually place this in a show, in a commercial that's in a show. You know what I mean? Like you might actually be able to get something like this or a series of songs like this actually in a show if they had a commercial in the background, right? Like I could imagine like a Parks and Rec kind of a show or something, and they have a commercial that comes on that's kind of wild and crazy, or a show like what's that show that we were watching? Libby would know. The one on Prime. Upload on Prime. A show like that where they a lot of time they have like parody commercials a lot. Yeah, Upload. Where they have like parody commercials and like commercials for stuff that's kind of fake and weird and whatever. And then songs like this, they need placements for that. Like they need songs for the background of this stuff. And so stuff, I feel like if you could actually get this out there, I feel like you would have so much potential. Koenigsegg, welcome in. Beautiful name, beautiful car. Anyways, I think it can be really powerful. I mentioned this not that long ago. It's a couple lives ago. Carrie, thank you for the roses, and thank you for the level up sparks as well. Sorry, I know I missed a couple. Gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There was a couple lives ago I was talking about this, but one of the last times that I did what I'm talking about. So I had a synth track that I put out on YouTube. This whole like synth breakdown that I did in this really cool synth track using this little guy back here, the Behringer Poly D. And I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Using the Poly D, and I created this whole synth track, and then I synced it to Interstellar, which is one of my favorite movies. There's the scene where they're about to go into the black hole and they launch the rockets and all that stuff, and so I synced my synth to the score and to the visual right there, and then posted it to social media. And because of that post, I got like 2 people that hired me for session work with synths. And so thank you for the heartbeat. I appreciate it. So it can be really powerful to like just even, and it wasn't like the post went viral. I got like 700 views or 1,000 views or something like that. But it was because of that. Someone was like, hey, I could probably use you for a project. I could actually, I have some like this guy that contacted me for the synth tracking also does placements with like Peacock and Tubi and Paramount. So you never know like what opportunities could come. And so it can be really interesting to just place your music where you want it. Like if you have some like, music like this that you just want to get in front of those people, just actually getting it in front of their eyes. Yep, 100%. You just gotta find the right audience. I think oftentimes people are trying to impress the wrong people. Not that you are. I'm speaking to general, in generalities right now. But people are trying to impress the wrong people. It's like if you want the right people to listen to this, you need to get it in front of those people. You need to get it. You need to reach out to the right people. You need to post towards, cater your algorithm and your output towards the right people. Go to my profile. Let me see where it's out here. Go to the profile and then go to the red app. The other platform that we're live on. Yeah, purple app or the red app. Yeah, you got it. Let me see really quick. Thank you for the roses and the TikTok, Harry. I appreciate you so much. Want to make sure. It sounds like a show, but it's true. No, it's true. It's true, Dan. It's true. It's true. All right, let's get to the outro here. But there's nothing wrong with this though, man. It's like it's smooth. It's smooth, it's even, it's simple. Like, it's you're doing so much right. You're doing so much right. Like this is about as like simple and easy and chill as it gets. Like this is not something you need to overproduce. It's not something you need to overwork. I think just keeping it simple here is going to be your best mode of operation. Simple background melodies, plucky poppy synths right there. Like it's really it's warm. It's slicey where it needs to be, but it feels like a warm blanket. You have this beautiful filtered piano in the background. I like it a lot, man. I don't feel like there's anything that you need to overbuild out or overmix. I would just, balance as you need to. But to me, this one doesn't necessarily need any filter. It just needs honestly the right audience. It just needs to be put in the right space. I got you. I just need to update. Yeah. I need to update everything here in a second. I just can't split my focus too much. Beautiful. Super easy. Y'all, please show some love. Show some love. That's HelloSky. Both of those tracks that y'all just heard is HelloSky. HelloSky is an absolutely integral part of this community. We love them to death. I need every single person in here. If you want to support what's going on with these artists, please show them some love and support. Go stream their stuff. Go find them on platforms. Like tracks, follow, all of that fun stuff. Show them some love and support. HelloSky is the family, dude. We love you so much. You're so incredibly talented. I'm really excited to hear that first lo-fi track built out a little bit more too, because that to me is a really powerful track. And this one is even, it's seamless, and it's really well done. So y'all please give it up one more time for the family. HelloSky. We love you too, man. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Thank you so much for joining. Let me get this updated really quick. We got to get everything moving in the right direction. I'm going to try to move at a better pace, y'all. I appreciate y'all's patience. I've been figuring out a lot today. We've had a lot of technical issues, so I'm doing my best to move at a good pace. But y'all know me. I like to talk. That is That is what is the format of what we do. So I'm going to continue to do that to some extent. I'm off tomorrow. It's all about that track. Let's go, baby. All right, let's keep it going. We got let's see, we got Ben right here, and we've got Carrie in the building. We're gonna start getting into these tracks here and getting through this line. This is me and my best buddy's band, brand new song, album out January 30th. I only play the drums. My best buddy writes, plays, sings, mixes, and masters everything else. Song name is Dude, Where's My Damn Von Claude by Shark Arms. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. So we got the drummer in the building right here. Just to, keep in mind, again, I'm going to have to, especially because it's a release song, I'm going to have to stop it every once in a while just to make sure that we don't get, blocked on here and stuff like that. So I'll have some commentary as we go through the song for the first time here as well. But then, of course, the second time through the song, we'll get into some really intense detail and walk through some of the structure of the mix and production and stuff like that, if that sounds good to you. And then also just let me know, too, really quick. You said you're the drummer. Mixing is a little rough in the middle. Beautiful. That's some of the stuff I want to talk about. So talk to me. It's all entirely live. Oh yeah, give me those details. So this is all tracked live, like live, or like just a group in the studio live. Are you like at a bar and then running it up? Let me know. But yeah, give me some details. This is Dude, Where's My Damn Von Claude? Let's get into it. This is Shark Arms in the studio live. Okay, perfect. So everyone's tracking together is kind of what I'm assuming. All right, this is Shark Arms. Let's dive in. And let me know who mixed it. So did you get like a studio mix and that's what you went with, or did you use an engineer to mix it as well?
It's a call.
Nice double track. Okay, cool. Jet Music, welcome in. You study music? Okay, nice. Okay. Love the syncopation there. It's really clean double tracks on the guitars too. Beautiful tone. We talk about this all the time, and again, I have to do this for TikTok just to honor their algorithm and make sure that things are okay. So I'm going to stop it every once in a while, talk about some of the things that are going on. This is a really, really nice slasher. We are on late. Boo, boo. No, we love TikTok. No, we love TikTok, Joseph. We love them. Yeah, hop on over to the other app then. Hop on over to the other app. It's way cleaner. That's just TikTok. It's just the way that TikTok is. They're annoying. Their compression is brutal. And they also don't have, head to the other platform. We got you. They don't have like good duplicated mono or good stereo and stuff like that too. It's way over compressed. If you hop over to the other platform, pristine, clear, uncompressed, beautiful. But this is also, if y'all are hearing it on the other platforms, a beautiful example. I've heard things about it that they are annoying. That's true, Joseph. That is true. Exactly, HelloSky, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is a beautiful example of how you fill out a double track too, of having a singular layer on one side and then doubling that with another layer with slightly different picking patterns and similar picking pattern, but different actual sequences. A different arpeggio, and slightly different tonal qualities as well. That double right there makes this feel really open and really wide. As soon as that second guitar comes in, this sounds absolutely gorgeous. It opens up beautifully. There's your single right there. Love the saturation on the vocal as well. Double right here. Opens it up beautifully. So nice. Nice. Ooh, I like that arpeggio on the guitar. Nice. Nice. This is really cool, man. It feels really raw, but everything's very, very tight. Those arpeggios are nasty, really nice. Really clean hammer-ons. Dang, TikTok conversion is going in and it's messing it up for me. Dang, I hate it. And then sometimes too, Sky, it like speeds it up and slows it down. And so I don't know, dude. They're on one. They're on one lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Great tone. So y'all, so when you're talking about like, right, which we're apparently totally fine with. I don't know. Danny Boy, welcome in. Grizz, thank you for the TikToks. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the gifts. Exactly, dude. I love it. It's saturated. It's full. The double tracks are absolutely beautiful. They're really, really well done. They're really, really well done. All of this tonally and just character-wise is really, really fantastic. Yeah, I wish the compression wasn't so bad on TikTok. But if y'all need to, you can join the other platforms as well. Of course, it's a lot cleaner over there. This is like reminding me so much of like just like early 2010s like pop rock and stuff. Like it's Simply's over there. What's up, Simply? Thanks for tapping in on the purple app. I appreciate you being here. It's so vibrant and so energetic. But it really does. No, you're good. You're totally good. If you get any ads or anything like that, you can hop over to the red one. That might be a little bit easier as well. But yeah, absolutely love the vibe. Love the energy. It's fantastic. It feels very nostalgic to me. In your pocket, you're the drummer, right? So the pocket's beautiful, really, really clean. Like all of the instrumentation. D Busy's in the building. What's up, D Busy? All of the instrumentation is clean. It's distinct. Y'all, the pocket for everyone. I mean, you're the drummer. That's to be expected, right? But from the guitarist as well and the vocal, this is really tight. This is really clean and really well structured, man. Y'all should be proud of the work y'all are doing. Love those syncopations. Beautiful. I got you, too busy, 100%. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go, Sky. Beautiful. Always got time for a D Busy track. So my buddy interned at a studio for a few years, minored in college, and I helped him build a home studio. Beautiful, beautiful job. Y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it. That is Shark Arms, which is simply right here in the chat. Right, I think it was Simply Bogey, I think, over on TikTok. It's Simply Wasted Co. over on the Purple app if you are joining over there. But y'all, please show some love to Shark Arms. Let's run it back from the top. If you like what you hear, and you should, if you like music, if you like what you just heard, then you could go stream the song right now. It is out on all platforms. Go like it, go follow, go add it to your playlist. Of course, go stream it and put it on repeat. Run up the numbers. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let me see, actually. I want to see where y'all are at. 120 monthly. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. 120 monthly listeners is wild to me. I can't tell you how many times we've had such like incredible artists come through the stream and bands come through the stream. And I'm like, y'all better have 80,000 plus, right? Like maybe you still need to work on exposure. We need to build out some other stuff, but like you'd expect a lot more. And then you see there's like, yeah, 34 monthly listeners. I'm like, what? In this case, like 120 monthly listeners, man. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. You deserve so much more. So much more. All right. Carrie, thank you for the live. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for the gifts. First time venues are reaching out left to right. I believe it, man. It's time. It's time. Let's run it from the top.
No, we're just gonna shoot each other.
Damn. Or where's my Van Claude? Let's get into it. Really tight movement as a band. It's great, man. It's really, really well done. Y'all should be so proud of this. Beautiful. Yeah, it gives you that little bit of like a garage band, like house party feel a little bit. Just it makes you feel a little bit more connected to it. And this is also what we talk about all the time. I mean, y'all know if you've been here longer than like 2 live streams, you've heard me say 15 times to introduce yourself as an artist early on. Yeah, exactly, Sky. Like introduce yourself as an artist early on. Make sure that people know that you're there. It's not just an instrumental. It's not just another random, SoundCloud beat or something like that. It's like there's a real artist right there. There's a real artist right there. So introducing yourself early on in a rock band, this is a different way of doing it, right?
No, we're just gonna shoot each other with BB guns up on the
Like boom, beautiful.
It's a call.
I'm immediately locked in, and then you're hit with a really powerful production. It's the same version. It's the same version. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
On the roads they drove to 65, almost died in Ohio. The cost-saving experience.
My best buddy is the most talented person I've ever seen in my life. Been begging for him to get love for years. It's time. It's time. Y'all can't be shrinking around in the background with 120 monthly listeners. You got to make some stuff happen here. This is really, really good quality stuff, man. It's really good quality stuff. It's time for y'all to get your flowers. Time for y'all to step out. Do some live shows. When you're doing the live shows, sync it to a click track to make sure everything's lined up. Get someone in the front with an iPhone or a good Samsung, a good camera that can record in vertical the entire set. Sync all of the footage from the set to the recorded studio audio so you can get everything locked in. My heart is Ohio. I love it, dude. I love it. Okay, beautiful. I haven't seen y'all's page or anything. Maybe y'all are crushing it. I don't know. But we got to get it to translate to streams. It's so good, dude. There's so much nostalgia in this. It's time, man.
Almost died.
I got to hit these vocals again.
Got lost on the roads they drove to 65.
Enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride.
The cost-saving experience.
I love it, man. I love it.
A little taste of Texas in the Midwest. Let depressions all about mine.
Thank you.
The cost of being lenient.
So good. So good.
There's too many people in this room. I avoid that content against.
That, like... There's a really... It's this high, like, C-sharp arpeggio that there's like this really nice like C-sharp high arpeggio over the major at the top on the guitars that's double tracked. It's so well done. It's such a clean pocket for the arpeggio. I'm really impressed, man. I'm really impressed with like the contrast between exposure that y'all actually have and the quality of like musicianship and quality of tracking that y'all are doing. It's really, 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 really well done, man. It's so good.
I avoid that content against the flame. Do you get me?
So done. So good.
There's too many people.
Yeah. He said, you're asking the wrong person. Well, I can ask you, we could talk drummer questions. It sounds maybe like at least on the snare you have Ambassador coded, I'm assuming. And then maybe like an EMAT on the kick. It's pretty dry. It's pretty dead. We could talk some drum stuff if you want to. Once I hummed a melody to him and he played 5 versions on the piano based off that. Beautiful. That's my favorite stuff. Those are my kinds of musicians right there. Let's get into it. There are some times, and I'll give one note. I'll give one note on the mix thing just right here. And this is a little bit of personal preference and stuff like that, but also just something I wish I was hearing a little bit more in the mix. No. I play drums. He does the rest. Don't care about drum questions. He's like, hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry. He's like, I am just a tool. I'm just a wrench in the shed. He's like, use me. I can do this thing. That's where it stops. that's where I'm done. But I want to get into some of this pocket right here. I do wish the kick was a little bit I'm Ringo, but I'm not quitting the band. I do wish this kick was cutting a little bit more in for me too. You do get some good weight from it. You do get some good support from it. But in these bigger moments of the song where both of the double track guitars are coming in and the vocals are hot, your overhead sound really clean and really nice. Everything's nice and open. The kick to me doesn't have like nearly enough like punch or transients to me. That's just also my preference. That's also just a stylistic thing a little bit as well. But I wish there was like a little bit more snap out of it because you have this big buildup of dynamic. There's a lot of energy here, but I'm missing a little bit of like that transience. I'm missing a little bit of that like cut from like the kick, sometimes even from the snare, but that cut from the kick. It could be even just a little bit of a high push at the top of the kick could help with that. Strategic compression, like really fast compression to help sharpen it up just a little bit. I think it'd be helpful. There's some times where the dynamic does build, but I don't really actually feel that snap coming in from the drums. That to me would be one thing that I would like to hear a little bit more of. But beyond that, like the playability is there, the musicianship is there, the structure is there, vocals are there, the balance of everything in the balance of everything else there, really, really beautifully done. But I do wish there was a little more snap. I do wish there was like a little bit more transience, a little bit more punch, a little bit more slice. Particularly, there's some good wash from the overhead, so like your cymbals sound really, really nice. But kick and snare specifically, I wish there was like a little more out of them, a little bit more snap. But beyond that, I think guitar tone's beautiful. I think vocals sound really nice. I like the little bit of like over saturation that we're getting out of that. That to me is really beautiful. Like right here, that kick feels pretty back. It feels pretty soft compared to the energy that's actually here in the song. That's probably one of the very, very, very few things that I would make any adjustments to on a mix like this. But honestly, it's very, very well balanced. The stereo image is beautiful too. There's great relationship between everything. Sounds very nice. And you don't notice it nearly as much here, obviously, once the mix empties out, but you do kind of get the contrast and energy between how like prevalent these electric double tracks are in here, those beautiful sequences, and the drums. Like compared to like the size, like perceived size and perceived loudness in the mix, the guitars feel a lot bigger than the drums. And in some instances they maybe should, but there's a little bit of a desire to feel those drums a little bit more, have them feel a little bit taller in the mix, stand out just a little bit more, and that could be as simple as very strategic, like basic compression and EQ, and then potentially push them forward by like say a dB and a half, 2 dB, but nothing too crazy. It's really nice. It's a really nice warm mix. I like it a lot. Got you, D Busy. Appreciate you, man. Like right here. Again, I know I'm hammering home the same point, but like right here, I'm hearing the alternate on that. I'm hearing that alternation right there. I'm hearing the energy. It's like I hear it, but I don't necessarily feel it because we need a little bit more snappiness, a little bit more push out of that out of the percussion there. But man, like beyond that, it's a beautiful track. It structures so well. The vocals are awesome. I love the writing. This is nostalgic. It's energetic. This is something that really should do well. Like I don't think that 2 dB on the kick and snare and a high push at 6K is the reason why you don't have streams yet. I think that you have a ton of potential. You need to find strategic ways, practical ways to get your music in front of a lot of people. Yeah, killer track, Harry, 100%. You need to find ways to get your track in front of people and get it into the right hands because you have all the potential in the world, man. Like this is music that should do really well. Y'all should be opening for some really cool bands. If you're not already, like you said, you got some people knocking on your door right now, picking up the phone. You're really, really talented, man. I have no doubts that some really, really cool things are coming your way very soon. 100%, Carrie. 100%. They should know would be really amazing live. I totally agree. And y'all, it's also getting super late, so I'm actually going to go ahead and close up. I'm going to go in and close up the line. So we'll probably close it up with Carrie and D Busy tonight, and then we'll open up the lines again tomorrow. Since I've been doing so many crazy things tonight, that we'll that it's been a lot later than I thought it was going to be. So if y'all are coming in over on TikTok or any of the other platforms, just make sure that you're following. We will be live again tomorrow, and we will open up the lines again and take a handful more tracks, or a good chunk more tracks, a good chunk of new tracks tomorrow. So definitely make sure that you're tapped in. Definitely make sure that you're tapped in. Let me get this on real quick. Boom. Beautiful. Let's go. All right, let's finish out the rest of this track right here. Yeah. So good. It's so good. It's so good. Y'all, please give it up one time. Please give it up one time for Shark Arms. That's Dude, Where's My Damn Van Claude. Amazing, amazing structure. Like I said, man, it really is a beautiful balance to the mix, like across the board. It's really, really beautiful balance. Really open. The guitar tone is amazing. Drum tone is amazing. Like I said, there's some tiny little details in there that I think we can use to just make it come alive, feel a little harder, feel a little bit like it has a little more drive and energy to it, more vibrancy to it. But at the end of the day, the musicianship, the structure, the tightness of the band, you can tell y'all have been friends forever. You can tell that y'all have been locked in forever, man, because you really do feel that energy and the tightness and the structure and the movement feels absolutely fantastic. So y'all should be so proud. Hello, Sky. I love and appreciate you so much, man. Have an amazing, amazing night. Hopefully we get to chat soon, man. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I appreciate you a lot. And y'all, please show some love to Simply Wasted or Simply Bogey, I think, over on this platform as well. Please show some love. It's nostalgic. It feels good, Carrie. It genuinely feels good. It feels so nice. Y'all, please show some love to the family. We got Carrie M in the building. Let's keep the music rolling. We're going to close up with these last two songs. We're going to close up with these last two songs. Let me close this out right here. At Shark Arms NY on T. Drop it over there. Drop it in the chat or join from that page if you have it. Definitely show it out. Show people over there so they can follow you as well. Love it, love it, love it, dude. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to see where y'all go, man. I'm excited. We got Carrie M in the building. We got a Kyle Hume track in the building. Kyle Hume, remind the people, also remind me as well, your role in this as well. Want to see if you can figure out who Allie is? Okay. Let me see. Oh, man, pressure's on. I'm not good. Let's see. But this is Kyle Hume. For those of you who don't know, I've known Carrie for a minute now. He's been coming through this live stream for, I would say, probably well over a year, if not maybe a little bit more. So Carrie's the family. So y'all please show some love and support to Carrie. Carrie is Kyle Hume's manager. So if you're ever looking for work in that area, definitely tap in with Carrie. He does a great job. He's right here supporting his artists, putting them on, putting them out there. So definitely show some love and support to Carrie. We appreciate him so much. This is Kyle Hume. The song is called Allie, and let's dive in.
Allie's got no reason, Allie's got no rhyme, Allie's got no rhythm, but she's
and once again,
mine.
just a reminder, I'll probably say this before each song so people don't get annoyed. I have to chop it up a little bit here, so we're going to listen for 30, 40 seconds at a time. We'll talk about a couple things, and we'll keep going through the structure of the song. I can't listen all the way through, otherwise TikTok will ban it. So we'll chop through a couple things, and then we'll break it down the second time we go through as well. Carrie, thank you for sending this in. Also, man, thank you so much for all of the gifts, man. I appreciate that so much. Such a great feel already. Nice. Oh, great little false hook right here. That's nice. Woo! Okay. Nice little chromatic one. Come on. I gotta hear that again. Nice little chromatic walk in the background. And remind me too, because we've talked about Kyle before. Does he produce all of his own stuff too? I'm trying to remember. I think he does, right? I think he does it all, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I love that little accidental right there, that chromatic. Fantastic. I'm trying to remember if I'm thinking of the right artist too. Pretty sure he does produce, and they might collaborate with some people too, right? This is really, really well done though. I love like the false hook, right? Instead of going straight into it, breaking stuff over here. Instead of going straight into it, creating like that false hook right there is beautifully, beautifully done. 100%. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, that's most people. Like, it's rare. It happens. Thank you for the roses. It happens, but it's rare that someone is like writing everything, producing everything, mixing everything. That's a few and far between. John Triumph, welcome in. Yeah. Great structure, catchy melodies, good repetition. He's got great vocal range too. I'm addicted to that melody. I love it. The melody's so good. Obsessed. Obsessed. Some other chromatic walks in there too. Is he working with an audio engineer as well, or is he engineering? I know he's, like you said, he's collaborating on some of the writing and stuff like that. I'm assuming he's probably working with an engineer, or maybe he's doing it himself. But let me know. Mm. He had an engineer that mixes and masters out of Tampa. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. It's really clean. Love the gang vocals in the background. Beautiful. Woo! Yeah, come on, man. This is so good. Y'all show some love. Carrie in the building. Shout out to Carrie for sending this in. The artist is Kyle. Where is he at right now? I want to see, because he's been crushing it, man. He's been crushing it. So this is, I want to see where they're at right now. They've been killing it. Yeah, 2 milli monthlies right now. Absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it, man. He's out of Nashville. And then he's working with an engineer out of Tampa. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, dude, he's crushing it. I think the last time that, man, I want to say the last time that, it's been a while since you sent in one of his songs. I think the last time, I don't think it was anywhere near that. I think the last time, he was still going crazy, but I think it was at like 700,000 or 800,000. Has he punched up big in the last 6 months to a year or so? Because he's been crushing it. He's been crushing it. But I feel like the last time I heard one of his songs, at least from you, that is, they sent in an early preview, he was like maybe less than half of that. He's been working, man. He's been working. Y'all have been working. Y'all have been working like crazy. People Pleaser was big. Yeah. I was going to say in the last like 6 months, Latitude, welcome in. Good to see you. In the last like 6 months to a year or so, he's been blowing up, man. 2 million monthly listeners is crazy. That's amazing. All right, let's run it from the top, man. Let's get into it. Let's chop through a couple things. This is obviously a very professional, bright, like shimmery mix. This is a really like pristine pop mix. Very, very open. You get a really, really great texture. It's saturated. It's very bright. It's punchy. All those good things. It's a very polished, professional mix. We're indie by choice still at this point. No, that's valid, man. That's valid. It's sometimes if you're blown up like this, if you're blowing up like the way that he is, it is more worthwhile to just pay independent contractors to do things that you need. It's like, it's better to just keep your percentages, pay the people that you need, and do what you got to do. Like if like pay a booking agent on their own, pay a manager in this case, right, on your own to like manage some of the background stuff, like hire session musicians, hire co-producers, like get some collaborative writers with you to help you out and give splits. Like it's just better to just like hire the people at that point, and they just want to own you. They just want to take 92% of everything that you do and just tell you to post on social media. You know what I mean? Like sometimes that's good for some people. Some people need that. Some people really need like a touring agent and they need the support of of a label. They want to do a $50,000 music video. And so in that case, that's gonna be funded by the label, and then you'll get some returns and you'll get some additional exposure that'll give you opportunities in the future. That's good for some people, right? Like that's valuable. That's valuable. But at the end of the day, you can also just book those people. You know what I mean? Like if you are creative, you can do it indie. You could